Sonic the Hedgehog main title at 96K.
Alrighty. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Deconstructing Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a blessed Saturday morning, and I'm here with a full house. We've got everybody here from the team. We've got both our music guys. We've got Ben, we've got Nikki, Fox Shadow, and Manic. You want to introduce yourselves for the people who don't know who you are? Oh, I gotta turn him up.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm adjusting volumes.
Are we live?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Greetings, fellow people of the webs.
Hello, Earthlings from... What the heck just... Hold on. Fixing.
All right, Fox Shadow, who are you and what do you do?
Hi everyone, I'm Fox Shadow. I am doing the music for this project. I also have my own channel and Twitter or X channel where I do have, what do I do? I am doing a remake of the original SatAM soundtrack. So check out my channel if you want to see some and listen to some really cool SatAM remakes.
Yes, sir. Manic, how about you?
What's up, dude? Okay. I play drums, I play guitar. I like cake. No. I'm the drummer for SatAM Project, a guitarist as well, and my goal is to make the soundtrack sound completely 90s with the gear that I have here. That's what I do. What's up?
Yes, sir.
I'm Ben Zamore97, or you can just call me Ben for short. I am a VFX artist / 3D artist / the odd bit of 2D art here and there. You can find me on either Instagram. I do have a Blue Sky, mostly on YouTube, and I'm often just here, there, and everywhere doing a little bit of this and that. And for this project, I am the 3D artist. I shall be modelling like the assets of some of our characters or some of the robots and stuff. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And finally, I'm Nicky Hutchison, aka WormsT17. I'm basically the co-director of this project, so I've been with Evan since we started getting this whole thing together, helping out and overlooking stuff. I'm also a video editor, sound editor as well, so I'm working there for the project. I have my own channels of the name, both on the Tube of Ube, on the former site is Twitter and Blue Sky as well, just in case anything happens. And yeah, if you want to catch me there, that's my handle, guys.
Alrighty. Yes, sir. My name is Evan Stout. I'm the director for this entire project, doing this crazy, ambitious project. I am a self-made animator, producer, director, kind of a jack of all trades, which isn't a great thing to hear in the industry, I've heard. But, master of none, but I'm pretty decent, I guess. So I'm trying to bust into the industry with this project, seeing what we can do with bringing back this old version of Sonic. And so, what we're doing today is, this is part 3 of a 4-part series of Deconstructing Sonic the Hedgehog, going over the old cartoon by DIC Entertainment back in 1993 through 94, and just kind of...
you say you're deconstructing it?
Deconstructing, yep.
We're all doing that.
I thought you mean
Oh,
weak.
I see.
Dear.
But so we're going over each episode and most of them, the most notable ones, and seeing what we can pull from the source material, things that kind of stand out to us. We kind of talk about the episode. It's just kind of getting a recap on what the original source material had to offer and how we can apply it to Sonic Act 2, Sonic the Hedgehog Act 2, which is a continuation of this cartoon. Just kind of a one last adventure for these characters. The current project right now is basically just getting the idea out there and seeing what happens. So right now we're putting together a concept trailer for what this film or miniseries, however it would be, what that would basically look like in order to pitch. We're just going as far as we can with it, and we're just seeing what happens. It's a good way to show off everyone's work. A lot of talented people in this crew. I wouldn't be here with this project right now if it weren't for these guys. So
Stop.
That's true. It's true.
The camera's on.
I don't have 15. I don't have 15 years of experience in music making.
You're here. That's the main thing, Ben. You're here. That's what makes. That counts.
I can't 3D model like he can.
Evan, you know what I have to say to that?
Huh?
Ooh, you're really beautiful when you work.
Okay, thanks, Antoine.
And then I'm off. There goes your 3D modeler. Damn it, Antoine.
Yeah, but so technically we got started with season 2 last stream. We kind of bled into it a little bit with one episode, but it was pretty simple. Well, no, what was it? It was Sonic conversion.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
Conversation.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes.
Because that's what they titled it on their YouTube channel. So
I know.
was-
So
Wow.
mess up on their end. They mess up on their end.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna bust into season 2. We already have Ben Hurst and Pat Lee on this one. The goats.
Yep.
And yeah, I've got my Silver Star Texas whiskey with me today, so that'll be fun while going over season 2.
Ice cream.
I got popcorn.
I've just got stories. That's all
I'm like a
I've got
full-grown. I'm like a full-grown, gentleman with his alcohol. I got ice
I am a
cream.
man. I am gonna
You're
manually
here
sit
with
down
your-
and watch this cartoon for kids. Probably
You're
like
here with your
I
gang.
probably haven't.
You're over here with your gang whiskey, and I'm over here with my baby big gallon of ice cream. What's wrong with you?
Oh, you're lucky, man.
Lovely Baileys, but lovely and creamy.
Yep.
I bring jokes to my fellow extremists.
Oh, you're killing Manic. You killed him.
Alex dying.
Surprisingly,
What is going on? I didn't
he's not
even.
the first person to die from my
Oh.
jokes.
I didn't even touch the whiskey yet. What is going on?
Oh my
I know.
god! I choked on a blob of ice cream.
Wow.
Oh, that hurt.
Wow.
That's how I kill them. They laugh hard, they choke.
Ice cream.
I bring humor.
Oh my god, my throat's frozen. Okay.
Manic fought Robotnik, Badniks, all this stuff. Dies to ice cream.
Yep. At least you die to yourself and not through other external means.
Yes, sir.
So that's how
He
he
died-
died. He escapes the
died doing
Doomsday
well.
Project, but suffocates on eating his ice cream of shame when he fails.
There we go.
Hey, it's not my. This Mobian ice cream is good. Anyways, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's ready? We got. We'll go ahead and I guess jump on into it. All right, here we go. Just tell me how the sound level is.
He streaks streets by fairness to me. Hey, Sonic. There you go.
That is me. Here we go.
That is me.
Yeah. Here we go.
Game Guy. The one episode of the series that actually got technically a game adaptation. If you really think about it.
Oh yeah.
Now this is a good opening. This is actually quite a cool opening to the episode.
There we go. Right off
So
the
it's funny,
bat,
yeah,
look at these backgrounds, dude. Look at those backgrounds, man.
I know.
Good
It's
or
funny
bad?
we got Foxy.
So
Like I
good.
said, the music for season 2 is quite different. So there's different themes, different instrumentations, and curious to hear what he thinks of this as we go through these.
It's much more electronical, right?
Yeah.
Much more.
There's like
That
there's a
action.
beat to it a lot, especially for a lot of Sonic scenes.
Just move it. Hold on to your socks.
I just noticed actually that snake has Snively's also squeak for some reason.
You guys can hear it, by the way, right?
Any cool stuff?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can hear it.
No, nothing yet. Man, what is all this junk? Hey, check
So
this.
they're still getting bits and pieces for the de-roboticizer. This is continues on from the last episode, more or less.
So that's kind of like their main goal, right? Until the Doomsday Project.
Just missed that
happens.
joke about what's this toaster? That's a magnet, so it's not a toaster.
Oh wow, it's the dragon.
And oh yeah, this is
Antoine's-
Antoine.
Oh
Real
gosh.
pathetic attempt to woo Sally.
Christ. Time and a place, dude.
I do like that we were finally given a melody for him. He's got a leitmotif
Yeah,
now.
it's very French. It's a very French melody.
That's right, Tony.
Oh yeah, I forgot his nickname is Tony.
Yeah, she calls him Tony. I always find that
Antoine, Tony. Yeah.
funny. There we go.
Let's check it
Alright.
out.
Careful, Sonic. Switch that on, and you'll attract every piece of metal within 50 feet.
Whoa, that could be.
What metal? Oh well, I mean, I guess there's metal in the background there.
There's loads
We're
of
in a
junk
forest,
flying
Sal.
around
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I mean, they have that. Oh, here we go. Antoine
Oh,
messes
there
up
we go.
already.
Christ.
What? Oh, I see. It's the weight.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is he getting pulled?
It got wrapped around his foot. As it's moving. Yeah. There we go.
It's a miracle this guy is still alive.
Yeah, like,
Nice landing.
imagine it. You're on the Battle of the Somme, just about to charge. And he's busy just writing his poetry.
Power Stones are more believable than this guy.
Dulcie, check this out.
Maybe he's an embodiment of chaos. Get it? Chaos Emeralds? Chaos.
Yeah. Oh, another thing in this episode introduced is these these like hoverbots. These become like a main fixture for season 2.
Oh yeah, because they appear also in Blast of the Past as just regular police bots.
Yeah, it's implied that these have been around since the days of Moby and then they've been reprogrammed. Or particularly, this also brings in the Priority 1 thing, as we're about to see soon.
Oh man, those blast animations look cool.
Much better sound effects as well this time.
Oh yeah.
Who are you
just-
people?
Who's this guy?
Get
Also,
ready
is he
then.
wearing like
Here we go. Here he comes.
Switch roll.
Here he comes.
Emergency.
Love that siren
Oh my
effect.
god.
Yeah.
I like that.
So at this point, it's probably now, because they've been doing this for so long, Robotnik program all the SWAT bots. If you see Sonic, just go for him. Drop anything, just go for him.
It's the birth of Priority 1 Headshot.
Yes.
I like to
yes.
think that's like evidence of him just being way too obsessed with capturing only him and not anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, season 2 is where Robotnik's like sort of obsession trying to stop Sonic really starts to take hold. Like it's becoming really unhealthy for him.
Yeah. Which
Go
really
fishing.
takes a head in like the comics, because the comics imply they have kind of a creepy sort of codependent hero-villain relationship.
But yeah, so this dude here is the,
Did you say freedom fighters?
Another freedom fighter
Like
group.
us?
yeah.
Not exactly. We're only 6. Well, we were 7. Now there's
But
So
you
this
know,
So this thing here is kind of like a reversal of what happened in Subsonic. Was
Yeah. Only
he
this
was
time,
the
for today. We
yeah.
never heard of
It's
Sally's
Sally
the one
who's
who's questioning his
Yeah.
Freedom fighter.
yeah.
Yo, Sal, you're being Mondo rude.
No,
Yeah, they
Sal,
kinda
he's
flipped it.
Mondo cautious. We know nothing about him.
I mean, you could make the argument because Sonic
Just
was
doesn't feel right.
quite trusting last time, was suspicious last time. He's probably thinking, well, maybe I'm wrong.
oh,
This time.
maybe they maybe
Yeah.
got flipped because of that experience.
Yeah.
You could write it.
So there you
like
go.
that.
So there is, that could be excuse for the
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
It also kind of sounds like they completely forgot about Griff.
I mean, to be
My
fair, they
god, your
weren't.
head's pointy. Okay.
They weren't freedom fighters. They were just like survivors. I think that's the difference. They're just living without
yeah.
him knowing. Whereas, yeah.
I think probably because they're relatively safe, they've got bigger priorities to think about.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't want to cause any trouble.
Also, I want to ask, is he wearing woolly trousers or is he
I think that's all.
That's-
going command?
That is all him. That is
It's all him.
Whoa.
No pants.
Yes.
I got like nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I mean, they do make a joke of that in Boom. Like, how many times Sonic keeps bringing up, nobody wears pants. Nobody.
Yeah. I'm not wearing pants.
Alright, Dulcie's about to make me drink. Alright, I'm busting it out.
I'm busting
Oh, wait,
it.
whoa! What the? Say this. What is this? DeviantArt?
No, literally just.
No, it's more of just, this is what she does a lot. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's whiskey time.
Joker here! I've infected the room with laugh gas. Our first casualty, Robotnik the drummer.
Why didn't the bottle go?
Because I can do that. It's a cork.
Oh my god, it was so loud and echoey.
I mean, I don't know why you even got that. Why is it? I don't know why you
He's setting me off now.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Oh, I got a headache.
Alright.
It's not surprised, man. You burst a bloody blood vessel there.
No, it's the sound. It plooped and it echoed. And it's funny. I don't know why. I have too much ice cream in my system.
he
Flavor.
Oh man, he laughs because it go. He laughs because it go.
Oh boy.
Jesus, Manny! Breathe! Breathe! Breathe, man! We need our drummer.
Boy.
Yeah, James Sir
good?
broke from the
good?
chat.
This is-
He's
this
like,
is,
"What is going on?"
If anybody wants to timestamp this, go right ahead.
I think we will.
Please.
Alright.
Yeah,
Anyway.
don't worry, James. He's laughing at this.
Yeah. The noise of the fire.
If you know he's does what's triggering him, don't keep triggering him.
Alright.
I just like if you're gonna take a switch for a man, just have it open on you. Just have it open regardless. That's
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
You think?
I just lost like 15 pounds.
Sweat it all away.
Alright, but yeah, context is I opened a bottle of whiskey and the sound of the cork coming loose.
Can we demonstrate again, are you?
No.
I'm taking my first drink though.
Alright.
Yeah, but drinks up
I was
for
gonna
that.
say, like, before Maddox's sort of burst of madness there, this is really the beginning of Dulcie. For some reason, whenever she hits a tree or gets knocked, she always refers to Mom for some reason. I don't know why this becomes a thing.
Well, what happened to Sabina anyway?
Oh, that's something I could do. Every time she says that, I take a drink.
Take a shit.
Dude,
Oh,
you're going to
by
you'll die.
the end.
Had I known this would be a
we get to
drinking
our
game.
episode. When we get to
I
our
don't
episode.
have any
I don't have
alcohol.
liquor.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, wow.
I don't drink when
I would've
Next
got
I'm at
episode.
work.
Alright.
Yeah.
Already.
Okay. All right.
Are you allowed to drink on stream?
Well, they can't see it,
What?
so it's all good.
It's water. It's just water.
Yeah,
People do that all the time.
Well, you can, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be the sober ones of the. I think me and Ben will be the sober ones of
Oh,
tonight
it's okay,
if
I'm
anything
not-
does happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never
Although,
been drunk,
ironically, we
ever.
the time it is for us is probably more an appropriate time to
I
drink
know,
than,
but still,
than
there
you
has
guys.
to be the sober one. Even on
Yeah,
stream,
yeah.
it'll be the
Yeah.
sober one.
Someone's got to keep the thing going.
I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
I-
let's go.
Anyway,
Let's get
back to
we go.
Game Guy.
Back to reality,
deconstructing.
everyone.
Yeah, back to
As in
Sonic.
a
World.
fictional
Back to
cartoon.
reality, aka
Sonic.
Mobius.
Not
Yes,
popping
Mobius.
a cork that goes plop. Nothing. Go.
Alright, here
Go,
we
go,
go.
go.
Mom, honest.
What is a creature?
Connect this wire.
Oh, Rotor?
This is Rhoda. This is season 2 Rhoda.
He's a
So,
Who is
walrus.
that creature?
He's a walrus.
Pursue freedom fighter Ari. Do not capture.
this is Rob Paulson doing robot voice.
Coordinates 3-6.
This always reminded me of Empire Strikes Back, where C-3PO kind of speaks out his thought.
Mhm.
Oh dear, R2. Did you hear that?
We have to warn Sonic.
So,
Actually, no, it more reminds me of the droids, like the battle droids from the first two.
Hey!
Yeah,
Marvel
the
prequels.
yeah, right.
hey, that's where
Yeah,
they
like
got
a
the Master
voice.
Emerald
So
from
they went,
Sonic 2.
"Ah!"
Yeah.
With that voice.
No, this is a very.
It's Sonic, you should know! It was in Season 1!
I'm just saying, this thing here is such a level that you could easily make this a level in the game. Like, just avoid the sinking hole thing.
Yeah. Actually, I said earlier I was watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was actually more background noise whilst I was actually playing a Sonic game. Sonic
Oh, right.
Origins, for that matter.
Okay.
I managed to binge play all 4 classic Sonic games, 100%. You know, like got all the Chaos Emeralds, Time Stones, and
Yeah.
Super Emeralds.
Oh,
Oh,
what is that?
Oh yeah, this head. I remember this. Now these, I swear they come back in the final episode. This drone head thing. Here we go.
Gosh.
The roboticized Donkey Kong and a Xenomorph.
What's Robotnik's head, right?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
I think it's meant to be his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, he's very pointy.
Yeah.
My egg tastes a little metallic.
Bite worse than bark.
You alright, Sonic?
Like my
As
heart.
long as I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
That's coming.
What's hot, sir?
Exactly.
That canyon place looks cool, though.
I have no soul.
I know. Fast.
There's some actually when we get to the reveal of what this pyramid is, the background art for it is really good. This is, you know, I will say that's again. They said this. Ben mentioned this. Like the background art for the show is, they had all the artwork posted in the offices just to show off. And there's some really talented stuff there.
How do you know it was a force field? How come Sonic didn't know?
Yeah, there it is. He's like,
knows?
how do you sure know a lot about this, Ari?
Yeah, it's like thinking, something's not right.
Yeah, it's Sonic's eagerness to get impatience, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Also,
happened
the
to
pyramid
Hedgehog
kind of.
head?
I'm just saying, the pyramid kind of reminds me of. Remember
Why would you do-
Sondopolis from Sonic?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, pyramid where you fight
Oh.
like a golem.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shit boss.
Well, it's shit because you don't.
It's
know.
time to drink.
I was gonna say,
Here we go. Here's the change. Here's the change. Look at that.
Ah,
Jesus.
Look at that face.
This is trouble.
I know Robotnik's got a massive ego complex when he puts his face on all his devices, but at least
I
that...
mean, to be
Yo,
fair,
Sonic, why are you like not drilling him right now? About you just shut the door on Sally and Dulcie.
Oh god, that image there, that was the thumbnail for this video. It's quite dopey of him just whistling.
Are those your freedom fighters, Ari?
I'm afraid so.
And what are you doing about saving them? Why they have power rings?
I'm sorry, Sonic.
They're dead, Sonic.
They're all
They're all dead. Everybody's dead,
Wow, what a
Sonic.
complete setup.
You got beat by a door, Sonic. How do you feel?
Wait, what?
But not to worry.
Here we go.
I promise
He was a
you
bad guy the entire time?
What?
Well, double cross. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this was the episode that got me thinking how immature Sonic really is. You know, but, you know, like, because I always kind of thought, you know, watching this series again, I kind of forgot how Sonic did have quite a few times of being legit the voice of reason.
Well, it varies. I mean,
Oh,
the next episode.
not
is very
again.
him just trotting around at the beginning of the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see that.
Talk to me.
Here we go again.
Fine, Mom.
All right, another drink.
That's 3 shots in like 5 minutes.
I know.
Nah, it's not a shot. I'm just taking.
I want to know. I
It's
would love
not a
to
whole
know
shot. It's not a
what
whole
was the
shot.
idea of what was the idea behind this being a thing for Dulcie? I would love to know the reasoning if there is one.
It's a sip. Don't worry.
Maybe it's repressed memories from watching a mother get roboticized or something.
Maybe they felt like they needed more humor or like moments of levity. I don't know.
Well, you say that. I mean, we do have the 4 Antoine episodes, which was mandated by the network. Which did make me wonder, like, did they really think Antoine was going to be the breakout character from the show?
People really think he was going to be the one that would potentially end Robotnik's reign.
No.
What's Dulcie's like general like fan reaction? Do people mostly just dislike this character?
I don't know. I think some people
that's
are
pretty
curious
cool.
where she was in season 1 because we don't see her at all. So
Yeah,
I think that was the main questioning.
I don't dislike Dulcie. I think
No.
She's fine. It's just she needs to be reworked a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think yeah.
This is Cree Summer, man.
Yeah.
Never loved that.
Oh yeah, I mean, Cree Summers has been everywhere. That lady, she's played so many characters for so many years.
Welcome to
we go.
Sonic Spinball.
I do wonder if this is the case where they got noticed they were going to do a game, and then this was their way of like, could you fit this in somehow? I wonder if that was part of the setup.
I think the game came out first because that was 93.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
episode was 94, so it could have
But that's
just
what I mean.
used
Like,
time
the things Sega suggested to them, could you write an episode about this potential game we're doing?
Right.
It's quite an elaborate setup just to get him into a spinball game.
Well, this is very much what Game Robotnik does. He would do something this elaborate. Just
Dude,
to
you got
show
him
off.
right now. Just incinerate him.
Comfortable rodent.
Let's do it, Robotnik. I don't have all day.
That's true.
You don't.
Sonic Spinball, everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, Robotnik would make the ultimate sort of extreme gamer. I mean, he's already got the build of someone who,
Yeah, he's got the
I
streamer
quote,
build.
has absolutely no life.
Yes.
How do you kill that has no life?
I've... But yeah, this is another. This is a
Even
boy
Sonic said,
this
"You
is-
need to leave the house, man."
Yeah.
Did Robotnik say just there, like I've created this years ago or whatever?
I love how he says this. It's just that. Oh well, that's not perfect.
Be careful what you wish for, Robin.
But yeah, this is the setup of the void. This becomes quite a thing.
He
for-
even painted Sonic's face on the side. Like,
Yeah.
There
Put
is
his
a
face on his own.
I know there is a painting. I think there was a background painting of this line drawing of this whole pinball machine. It's somewhere.
Oh, this is so stupid. This is more like Japanese Eggman right here. He would do this.
Just had a thought. I wonder if anyone in the Sonic hacking community has ever like redesigned an episode, like hacked into like
a pinball,
a pinball based off this, like maybe using like the Sonic 2 or 3 physics and making like sort of a pinball, level.
There are some hacks out there in the world. I mean, I'd be surprised if nobody's done it yet.
It's based off the map that's shown in this episode.
Yeah, don't doubt people because someone will have done it or will do it at some point.
Well, if they do, if they are going to do it, more power to them. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I'll download that stuff. So if anyone out there is a member of the Sonic community, do it.
This bit, watch this. He's going to do this huge hologram thing. Is going to pop up soon.
One small step.
What?
One very large.
No, he should. What?
Wait, what?
All right.
Well, the stick was there, so somehow the stick is there to do that.
Unless it was hard. This is a hard light hologram.
Yeah, if you're going by Red Dwarf rules.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the dumbest episodes of season 2.
It is surprisingly dark as well.
I would question some
What
other
the? What has he got this?
But this is such like a game thing. You start off well, and then you just add more and more challenge. So just have this as another instance to work with.
How did that work?
This is another quite relatively dark scene for such a silly episode. Wow.
That's true.
Oh, there is. It's talking about going back to childhood trauma again. Like when he gets it in the void. I mean, that was something that stuck in my memory for a long time. That's a childhood trauma moment.
Mm.
So.
Oof.
I mean, to be fair, look at the designs. Like, oof. Yeah.
Jesus. Don't talk.
Yeah.
To be broken, dear boy. You'll feel better once you're roboticized.
Oh, this has definitely been memed. This next line from him.
Oh, please. All this drama gives me a migraine.
Gomu no!
Dragon boobs. We didn't need to see that.
Well, it's not that, it's the lungs, but it's what she does. So she does
I know it's the lungs, but someone's gonna look at that and think it's sus.
Even he gets it.
He dies, man. They're both dead.
I'm just surprised that at this point they don't just like smash them. Surely they.
No, yeah, he should have been the one to do it.
Charge him.
No, princess. I should thank you.
Because she does this again. Actually, when we get to her episode, she does do it the same trick again. So. Because again, he's somehow you see him here. He's partially still frozen.
Yeah, why do you look cooler than normal?
Yeah. Repeating animation.
Oh yeah. Save time and money, right?
Yeah.
Days about when I went to a pinball party on the last.
Actually, this is something I noticed rewatching it. That's the same ship he used in the last episode. That's the one where Robotropolis put his face on. Yeah. So just had that design lying around somewhere.
Wait. Ari, what are you doing?
Stay back, princess. The door has defensive.
The noble sacrifice. This kind of a common trope.
What's that laughter?
That's Snively laughing. Now it gets kind of weird because when this blows up, for some reason, it's the countdown. You just hear Snively's laughter. It's like, why did they put that in there? What was the reason?
Wow, he could have used that like a long time ago.
Or he could have just rolled out of the range of the flippers.
Yeah. Well, coming up here, I mean, apparently he can do this. He can summon it with his hand. Look, what's this?
I got the force.
Whoa, Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Also, those magnets, don't they make a reappearance in another show? Something beginning with D and then W.
I like that he's just glowing the yellow this time around.
He's in the two. He's in the lot ball. Yeah.
This is another one of those moments where I just don't like the action music compared to season 1. Like,
was like,
you heard dun 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 dun, right?
Yeah.
Here it's
How did he break out of that? Was it just hitting it really hard.
Yeah, what happened? I didn't even see it. Like it
just
I didn't
smashed into the
notice.
wall and it just opened up.
I think he busted open at that point.
Oh, there we go.
So this is important. This is a plot important moment here.
Sonic, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this. He had my freedom fighters.
Just hang on, pal.
Sonic, listen. There are other freedom fighters besides us. I don't
My
know how
goodness,
many.
this went dark.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait for the next bit. Wait for who falls into the void. That was in my head for a long time as a kid.
Father's list.
This bit.
Perfect form. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh,
Then on the other side, you just see the king and Argus just sort of sitting around playing poker. Then,
Oh yeah, I
Like,
wonder
he
if
just smashes
Ari.
onto that glass table thinking, well,
Got
nothing
another
there
one.
tonight.
Yeah.
fancy joining us?
What is going on to this? Oh, it's just getting sucked in like a
Yeah, the
black
void
hole.
just basically destroys it. It just sucks it all in.
Oh.
And how does it close?
It just does it itself. It just like
Oh, it just the sides?
It's
I
got a
mean,
roll
Robotnik
of its
just
own.
mentioned it's like he never finished it. Like turning, like it closed on its own and like collapses on itself like a
Oh,
black
there
hole, I
it
guess.
is.
Right.
Yeah.
With luck, we can figure it out and bring him back.
I hope so. He saved me.
Now this bit here, so he's quite sad that he's gone, and then this here, this has to be a few days later because they're so. He seems very relaxed, Sonic, at this point.
That's right, Sal.
What could it be? A list of other
Well-
freedom fighter groups?
Who knows? You're the one who didn't trust Ari.
So this has to be a few days later because I don't think he would act like this. immediately
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, it would have to be. Yeah.
And also this thing here, so Sally has this little device just to mess with Sonic. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened there?
No, what's this? This bit. This whole
Yeah.
bit.
Okay, but it went back. I thought like the animation repeated itself there.
It's just him imitating Sally there. So this bit.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I rest my case.
Ooh, funny.
Sally, that's a dick move. You could have. Imagine if
could've
Tails
died.
touched that by accident and like
I think
you just hurt a kid, man.
She
Don't
knew.
mess with my dude.
She knew. She built that for him. She knew.
Oh yeah. So yeah, interesting episode. I think the only takeaway, literally, is we
What's
have
his face
word.
ends up in the void.
Yeah, Ari's in the void, so we know that.
We have the introduction of the void and the list that
And the
apparently
Freedom Fighter list.
Freedom
Sally. Yeah.
You know, besides Griff. But, you know, they don't remember anything from Season 1, apparently, I guess. Which, that's interesting, right? It's like, I wonder why that is.
Well, again, remember, I think the first season was much more self-contained. Like, they were very much, while there was some continuity, it was very much, you know, this episode ends, another one happens, whereas this one is much more, season 2 is very much, things lead on from previous events, like certain threads get explained and whatever.
Yeah.
It's the sad memory loss.
Obsidian Kite from the chat asks, it just occurred to me, whatever happened to Sally's mother?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, somebody asked that last time, yeah.
That's never explained.
No.
Yeah, she's never brought up in the show.
No.
She was
It's
Disneyfied,
interesting.
pretty much. It's like no real reason. She ain't
Dead.
there.
She just ain't there. It's always like the parent figure that this isn't there, the mother, the father, or whatever. It's like other
Roboticized.
Yeah.
So it is.
Because she was her mother in Blast of the Past?
No.
Just a
Not
fact.
even in the
Around.
past. It's like,
Yeah, she's definitely not there. So
God, I wonder why. I don't know. It's like a
I don't know. It maybe
classic childhood birth, death, whatever.
probably. Yeah. It could
Your
be
mom
that.
and
Well, obviously, it
matter.
wasn't important enough to the plot for them to like put seeds
Yeah.
of something, right?
Yeah,
Right.
if the show had continued, maybe they would have added more. Maybe they would have done a flashback or something, but who knows?
Yeah, but yeah, there we go. They're setting up the rest of the season basically. Like, go find the
Mhm.
other groups, which is cool. Which I think that's the main takeaway from it. So, yeah. Setting things up. I think that's all we need to say about it, really.
Yep.
So I guess we'll move on to the next one, No Brainer, which is also kind of like another sort of silly one.
There's some things in it. All right, just before this starts, I might have to pop off now because apparently the power's back on my side of the house now. So I might be off, but I should be back while we're doing Blast of the Past. One thing I'll mention is when you get to a scene where Snively thinks he's about to discover Knothole, look at the scene transition. I promise you, it is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, especially if this was back in '94 on television. So it is, it's definitely laugh out loud there, and I do wonder if that was acceptable back in television back in the day. But hey, you know, yeah,
cool. All right. I mean, unless you guys have something to say about it, last minute thoughts about Game Guy.
I'm gonna roboticize my ice cream. No.
Roboticize your ice cream.
Is it a general, not misconception, whatever, thought about the second season versus first season? First season always to me seemed so raw and real, and the second season always felt more goofy.
Yeah.
Like these episodes always to me feel more cartoony.
Yeah.
Whereas the other season one ones, I always felt like was almost grounded in reality. I'm not sure if it was the animation style or the character writing or just maybe the music. I'm not sure what it was, but
I think
season 2, I always feel like I'm watching more of a cartoon than I normally would have.
Yeah, it's the ideas they put in there.
Funny you should say that, Fox, because I kind of feel like it does get more cartoony, but it also kind of gets more darker as well. Like it seems like the tones are a lot more of a shift in this series. Like the first series, yeah, it was dark, but it also kept sort of a relative consistency throughout the show. Like you knew sort of the tone, and you knew sort of what direction it was going. Well, this series, you know, like as periods where it's a lot more goofy, but then there's a hell of a lot more darker scenes. Like obviously the roboticized in this one, for example. You had the pinball machine and
yeah. So would you say it's more dynamic, whereas the first season is more flat?
Yeah, I would actually, yeah, because
not that it's flat, but the second season is just more dynamic.
Yeah, the second series is just more consistent and easy. While this one is more. Well, the first series was literally a setup series, so they had to keep it sort of on a relative consistency. While in this one, they decide because they're going to pretty much dump a ton of lore and also just want to tell the story relatively quickly, considering what they're building up to at the end.
Right.
You know, so they're taking more risks, and taking a lot more. I'd say they're taking more chances here, and in that regard, I personally prefer season 2 just because it took a lot more risks from what was already there.
Interesting, yeah. So like the cartoon moments are more cartoony, but the darker moments are a little bit more deeper.
Absolutely,
it's more saturated, I guess, on each end of the spectrum. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I guess if y'all don't have anything else, we'll go ahead and get started with No Brainer. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, just eating my popcorn.
No worries. Oh, nice.
Alright, it's time to fill up my ice cream cup again.
Oh, okay. Do you want us to wait for you to...
Yep, 1 second.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey, what flavor is it, by the way?
He gone.
Aw.
But yeah, you'll definitely see some dark moments in Blast of the Past. Holy crap.
Yep.
Which I'm the most
Sonic
excited about
was
that.
scary? Oh, Sonny Jim.
Just like the subject matter, you know. Like I love Blast of the Past because of how urgent everything is. We get to finally see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of questions are answered.
Or at least the bare minimum of what happened. You know, because like there's so much other like lore dumping there, which they never followed up on, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, demographics. You were right in the chat. It says, I learned that Sonic Saturday writers Ben Hurst and Len Jansen wanted season 2 to feel like a movie broken into different episodes leading to a climactic ending. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more story-driven, not self-contained episodes. Oh man. So sorry you were talking about Princess Sally's mother. Oh yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see what her. What
I
her
heard a
mother did was in the
flavor.
Oh, what's the flavor?
Chocolate!
Oh,
Also,
damn.
I dropped the. This is funny. I dropped the whipped cream on the floor and it oozed everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know what's also funny?
What?
Really? Really? Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my
he's-
god, I pulled my back.
Yeah, look,
Woo!
he's injured. He's getting injured at that.
Ah,
Don't open any more bottles, kids.
no. I will
No,
censor. I will censor bleep that. Oh my god, the whipped cream's everywhere. Okay, never mind.
Ooh,
All right, let's do this.
Cool. All right, here we go. No brainer. It's a no brainer. Whoa. We're getting. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. Getting right into. Hey, Uncle Chuck.
When did Robotnik have time to install gargoyles?
They were probably already part of the city.
Yeah, he cannibalized a church.
What Mobians carved out evil-looking gargoyles?
Catholic ones?
Oh no. What a dynamic shot. Look at all the moving parts.
Hedgehog priority 1.
Even Sally's doing the foot tap.
Oh yeah, it's rubbing off on her.
Sonic, I cannot believe that you would jeopardize our mission for a stupid chili dog.
A chili dog?
Me.
Aw,
Yeah, you'd be right.
don't tell me you forgot to check the blind drop.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I won't tell you I forgot to check the blind drop.
Alright, man.
Chill, Sal. I'll be back in a flash.
I'm waiting.
Am I cool or what?
Hey, you're what?
You're what?
To be fair, you could have dropped that in a puddle and ruined
Big
it.
pause.
Robotnik has moved Roboticizer. When I find out where, I'll let you know.
Man, that drags big time.
What now, Sally girl?
Oh yeah,
Go back
to
to
answer your
not
question, in the
all
comics, Sally's mother is actually called
You guys
Lady
go ahead.
Alicia
I
Gaycon.
got some stuff to do.
So
Alicia.
that's the only indication of
Chili dog?
Sally's mum is her middle name.
Silly girl.
And be sure to replace the paper towels with
Oh.
the soft ones
What?
I like. Decisions.
I'm boss now. Oh, wait.
Bro's wiping it with sandpaper.
Oh,
He said paper towels.
Oh,
Here, check it out, check it out, check it out. Good moment.
I'm leaving now to eradicate that little freedom fighter uprising on the northern frontier. And while I'm away, I want you to take care of things. Or you will end up as the weight I've always wanted. Understood?
My gosh. Hey, at least he put you back in the chair that he likes so much. Oh.
he's like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, he's talking back. Wait.
yeah. Don't sass me, Snively.
What? Where's the meat coming from?
Why is there a... Who installed that machine?
Keep moving, keep moving. Alpha Patrol en route to Roboticizer. Request clearance.
Roboticizer?
Breaker Echo.
A sad AM game, that would be the increase your health. Or a checkpoint. Just chilling on dispensers.
I'm out of here.
Come on, metalhead. Oh, So you want to play hardball?
Hey, he says that in CD. Reference?
Now what that butt brain say? There you go. Breaker Echo Red 009.
Hey, he remembered that. So this is interesting too. It's a whole other group.
Ready for phase 1 robotization.
I don't think so, pal.
I think the cartoony bit was when they installed the roboticizer containment thing. It was, that did like a bit of squash and stretch there.
Yeah.
Hey, wanna boogie? You're up, and so are all your friends.
That activates the roboticizer by accident.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Fellows, it's time to everything.
Ow!
Hang on. We're out
Yeah, that's not how it opens. Just smash the glass. What?
Yep.
Why did you install a door in there?
You hit him with the memory scrambler.
Correct. Probability of
Why didn't you just kill him?
9%.
Very good, sir.
But if he killed him, he'd rob his uncle of the satisfaction and probably kill him. So he's probably
I guess so.
think about it.
It's funny, we get to see for the first time, you know, Snively just taking the spotlight, you know, running everything.
You there? What's your name? I don't know.
Oh, this. I'll be honest. This scene always
Not to worry.
was a bit uncanny to me. Just Sonic's like purple, colors. I know it's supposed to indicate he's under mind control, but it just looks. I don't know. It doesn't look right to me.
Oh, something's happened. He's never been this late.
Now, Sally girl, that sugar hog can take care of himself.
You're probably right, Bunny. I just... What's that?
Of course. Oh gosh, come on, I just took a drink.
Oh my.
Alright, whatever.
Dulcie,
On the hatch.
did you see anything?
You don't have to drink, you know.
Sure, I saw
I'm fine.
owls, some trees, and
Sonic, did you see Sonic?
Sorry, I looked everywhere too.
Oh, something's really wrong. I've got to tell Uncle Chuck.
Is it a bird or a bug?
Did it just what? Oh my.
It's
Buzz
both.
buzz.
We'll find him. Princess Sally, she is
Yeah, where? Oh, they have a camera there?
a band of troublemakers. Remember? Sally, troublemaker. God, you infiltrated this group
It's
to
like-
bring me
It's weird. Every time these shows do like a, oh, their memory's gone, they make them like absolutely stupid too. they don't have any second thoughts.
If his eyes were green, would that trigger a lot of people in the chat?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like in the modern Sonic games, he has green eyes.
Oh, I see.
I don't like the sound of this.
one of the best voices in the whole show.
Any news? Well, there's one place we haven't checked. The holding room.
The holding room? What in the world?
It's where Robotnik keeps the prisoners waiting to be roboticized.
It was a prison.
I'll check it out.
Dang.
No, Uncle Chuck.
Home run!
Check it out.
It's out of here.
It's out of the park!
Identification.
What do you think of these bot designs?
They're cool too.
These were fall yesterday.
What if Sonic's already been roboticized?
I would have heard Robotnik would never keep that a secret.
He's like, I'd like to introduce Metal Sonic. No, look at these dudes.
Does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know. All of them.
What?
Oh my god.
Your head looks like a light bulb, stupid.
Just go to
Oh, look at that statue of...
somewhere in the
I like what you said.
radio back the coordinates. Gotcha, pal.
His head looks like a light bulb.
It really
How many
does.
how many Snivelies does it take to make a light bulb?
Just one!
Oh my god, that's funny.
Extremely fast.
Good night, everybody.
Well, trust me, friend.
Big
Now go
fluorescent head.
Like, why is he surprised?
Whoa.
Whoa. Makes no sense.
I'm wondering how well exercised does Sonic's bearings have to be to go at the speed he reaches?
So I've got a theory about that, is that he doesn't just have super speed, but it's also... He's like super durable and everything.
Oh,
Like his entire being is fast. Like it could heal fast, repair fast, you know?
basically Flash's powers. Everything looks
I get
slower
it.
to him, but you know he's actually doing it like Mach 89 or something like that.
And Snively is using some kind of mind control on Sonic, so he'll reveal where Knothole is. What are you gonna do?
Oh, wow, even in Season 2, they still got these extra guys.
I have always known that Sonic has spent much big trouble.
Hey, where's Tails?
Saying that after living years with them.
We've gotta warn him.
Hey, look, there we go, they fixed his shoes.
Oh, finally. Well, actually, in Adventure, give Adventures credit, they at least kept it consistent that his shoes were not just color swaps of Sonic shoes.
We were worried about you.
You're Tails.
Of course. Are you
Why are your eyes purple?
Yeah.
Also, is that? Also, I don't get it. What parts are supposed to be purple? Is eye whites or is eye
Get that. You're with me.
hole thingies?
I don't know.
You see, that's why I don't really like this look.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah. It's a kid's
What are you
cartoon.
doing here?
Kid's cartoon.
No!
his post? Maybe he's with Sonic.
Yo, the knothole tree looking a little bit different than Season 1. Especially the pilot.
It could be an alternative exit.
Yeah.
Home sweet Knothole. Bingo, bingo,
Yeah.
bingo, yes! Ready the assault force. Tonight, Snively the Great destroys
Great.
Oh my.
Wow, yeah, that was the one that... I think that was the transition that Nick was mentioning earlier.
Sonic, are you okay? You never fall.
I guess I'm tired. I'll just grab a nap.
Sonic's eyes make my eyeballs hurt.
You see?
It's rubbing off on me.
It's the same. Manic, you get me. You see, that's why it's my eyes cold. But
Yo, Sonic, that's Sally's hut.
I knew that.
And that's
he did.
So what, they're the same building, Tails? What are you talking about?
You don't know which
You
one
have
is
multiple
what.
rooms.
Of course I do. That one.
I think Sally would really want to share a room with some... Actually, that's a bit of a stupid question.
Weird. Tails, have you seen Sonic? He's taking a nap. I didn't know Sonic took naps.
That was so flat. I love it.
The real Sonic.
Bradley Pierce got
What do you mean
Taking a
he
nap.
doesn't?
Bradley Pierce got so good in Season 2.
Yo, Snively the Great.
He's so fun to listen to now.
Over. Greetings, my friend. I assume you've rounded up the freedom fighters.
Dang, Sally came in like Sonic.
Whoa.
She's got super speed.
I mean, Sonic, dear boy. Time is of the essence here. I'll be in Knothole shortly, and I
Oh.
Every time she does that, it's like I imagine her back just snaps because it doesn't have any robotic reinforcement.
Unless her spine was roboticized.
Yeah. Yeah, this is wild. They actually found it. Ah, it's such a cool looking ship. He's like just on the ship.
What?
I can sneak up and assassinate him.
So this will be good for us to reference for the ship, by the way, like the inside for the Act 2 trailer.
Oh yeah.
This whole ship. This is the ship that that's actually going to be in the trailer.
The size of these hover ships, I feel like, change from episode to episode. Like sometimes they're the size of a car, sometimes they're the size of a battleship.
Yeah.
I think they're about the size of actually regular cars, because when you think about it, these characters are on average about 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, we're not bringing back his stupid little helmet.
To use a memory scrambler on all of you like he did with Sonic.
A memory scrambler?
It temporarily erases your memory.
For how long?
I'm not sure. But we can bring him out of it with a power ring.
That's a problem.
Ah, yes, the plot line.
Yep. The MacGuffin.
Wait, 2 power rings left. Can I just wait for another one?
Well, it just so happens to be time. There you go. Barely got it.
Love that chorus that comes along with it.
Good job, honey.
How come we didn't do the funny kiss?
Aunt Sally.
They just
I need you to do one more.
No!
Sonic shorts.
Problem.
Her memory scrambled too.
No, his memories are scrambled, otherwise he'd be traumatized.
His memory scrambled too.
I can do that.
I thought that was a police car for a second.
Well, I mean, SWAT bots kind of police aren't they?
Oh, what a great pleasure to see you,
gosh.
Mr. Snively. Yes, you know, I am being held prisoner against your will. And now
Oh my god, Antoine, get back in the hole!
Shut up! Shut up!
Right, now eat him.
Yeah, yeah.
Eat him.
He's a light snack. Oh, great.
Light snack.
I mean,
Light
you
bulb.
didn't need to do that at all.
How's it going, pal? Hedgehog. Fine.
She would have been no different.
No problem, bud.
That would have been kind of a funny gag. She doesn't change at all.
Just
Doesn't work.
Why aren't you confused? I'm always confused.
Oh, the stealth
My
bots
brain
are
is
back.
always scrambled.
Right, Mama?
I want to see you, Sonic. Hello, Sonic.
Who are you?
You already know! Snively told you!
To us, Sonic. You're our leader.
No. Snively the Great is my only friend.
You can't make more.
Huh?
Why do you have to toss it? Just hand it to it.
Here it comes. Sonic, is it really you?
The real deal, Sal.
Now here's the plan, Sonic. While Sally and I reprogram the stealth bots, you take care of Snively and the SWAT bots.
No problem. Good luck.
Sonic.
Boy. Oh.
Glad you're back.
Whoa!
It's a quite tense.
No, I ain't got time to get a chili dog, but you got time to do that. Not a complaint, that's just an observation. Who whistled? Ooh, you are really beautiful, Snively.
I don't swing that way!
Not in public.
Who's next? You are, pal.
The SWAT bots are watching.
Oh, get wrecked!
I'm Sonic.
This is really uncomfortable.
It's going a little too fast. Oh my goodness.
This is Commander. Return
Gonna blow up!
Return to base.
Go worry
Ignition. Target locked on. 60 seconds. 59. 58,
Thank you for all that information.
57.
Thanks for counting down every single second. Oh my gosh, those are some fast seconds.
My goodness.
Delta Bravo, this is command. Abort.
Or if you can give it the Fonzarelli fix.
Abort.
Oh man,
Abort.
those things still look so cool.
Confirmed. Return to base.
He's really cool, Ted.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
A bottom-dwelling scum-sucker lower than a snake's belly. Robotnik, bottom dweller. Hey,
Where is his cape?
Snively ever gonna get his memory back?
Eventually.
All the insults he's passing to him, you'd try that wouldn't trigger his memories. He already does that anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think that B25
Taking that out right
label
now.
was behind Sonic there?
Okay, Sally?
That's
Oh yeah, they're like in his room.
great swamp.
Jeez.
See ya, shrimp boat. Bye-bye, old buddy. Sonic.
Oh wait, here it is. Hey, here it is.
I am really looking forward to Spy Hog, just because Snively and Antoine's interaction with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Scargos.
There's the classic shot of Sally and Chuck.
Maybe she got blasted by the memory rays as well.
Oh, they all ran as fast as Sonic! Get back.
Oh, we're out.
You bottom dweller.
Oh, here we go. It's just like an anime. It slams into the wall. We should just cut to a scene of like Lucci from One Piece, like skipping across the ground into the wall.
Boing.
Boing.
Sonic Saturday did it first.
Oh wow!
That's why the show is
look
awesome.
at that, man. Add that sound in.
I do believe
Oh damn!
time for that paperweight I've always wanted.
Time for that light bulb I always wanted.
Time to screw your head into a socket.
Time to put
No, not to
120
my head.
in these
I
joints.
don't want your
Oh.
head screwed in.
I found out hole.
And I can take you there right now.
Why take you there? You just show them the coordinates on the map.
There is not all.
Just a little farther, sir.
I do
Just a little farther.
Why go on foot?
I know.
I'm quite sure I know where it is. Just stick with me for a little moment. It's somewhere to the right, maybe to the left. Just keep
friends be getting caught.
Lead him into the Great Forest with all the thingy disintegrating flowers and shit.
What was that scream at the end? What was that? What was that supposed to be? Wow. What a goofy episode.
Wow. Yeah, I'm starting to see more what you mean, Fox.
Yeah.
By there's cartoony and then there's just that.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh boy.
I felt like watching through season 1, I took most of the moments and themes and ideas from each episode more seriously, whereas this one I feel like I'm probably laughing at it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the weaker episodes I've seen so far.
Oh yeah. It only I say it only gets good towards the
End.
the second half of this season. Really. Yeah. No, looking back at it now, yeah, season 1's definitely better. I don't know. It's like,
They might have had a mandate from the Cartoon Network or whatever to make it more cartoony, I guess.
yeah, that's definitely true. Had to have been the case.
How many seasons of adventures did they do? Was it just one?
Yeah, it was just like it just kept running. You know, I don't even think it's like a season. They just one episode after the next.
Maybe because that was running in coincide, it was just sort of like when they got to the second series, the best reference they could have for the rest of it was like more of adventure stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe they were trying to merge or something. I don't know.
But let's see. How can we take
What can
away
we
from that
take?
episode? Yeah.
Don't do the purple eyes. Ever.
Yeah.
Don't do
don't do
the
that.
what?
I think it's more, I don't know, when I chose to do this episode, I think it was more about the character interactions. We got to see, like I said before, we got to see Snively, like, what if he had control for a day? That
We
was
got pretty close.
Yeah, he got close, right? Closer than Robotnik did. If it weren't for that memory scrambler at the end. He basically got him. All by himself in a day. So he might be a little more cunning than Robotnik. While Robotnik, he's more, he acts more rashly based on emotion, it seems like.
Yeah. Snively has the more is the more strategic brain, but
He's more
because of him being
logical.
quite small and up against that huge ass, it's full stop. It's mainly fear that also drives him.
Yeah. So that was, I like that. I think, this episode really does kind of belong to Snively, I think. But I guess we can go ahead. Does anybody have anything else?
Ice cream!
Funny light bulb head man, I guess.
Yeah, how many? Yeah, so we now know how many Snivelies does it take to make a light bulb.
How many Snivelies does it take? That's funny.
I bet you,
man.
I bet you, if you conked him in the head, it would sound like this.
Okay, damn, that was a Snively scream right there. Okay, Evan, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably gonna be one of the most popular of the streams so far, just because there's so many highlights in this. Not even from the episodes, just from us.
Dang, if we're more entertaining than season 2 at the beginning, I'm a little worried.
I pulled
wow.
my back muscle.
Again?
I got cramps, man.
Dude,
Drummer problems. Anyways,
can we finish your ice
Alright.
cream?
you what? No.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna want ice cream later. Man. Oh! Wait, is it time?
What?
It is.
Blast to the past! Oh, finally a good episode. Oh,
Wait,
yes.
Oh, where's
Strap up your
Nick?
seatbelts.
What
Wrap
if-
up those tires.
Alright, we're about to talk a lot about this one. This is a two-parter. So this is the meat and potatoes of this part. Of part 3 of Deconstructing Sonic the Hedgehog. This is good. This is Ben Hurst, like, at his best, I think.
Would you say this is the best episode of the series for you, Evan?
Kinda, I think. I mean, it serves a purpose, right? It doesn't have, like, everything, but, the storytelling's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this more like story focused and not the funnies? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, very much
Okay.
so.
So this answers a lot of questions. We're going back to the beginning of, like, how everything went down.
so fun fact, I only watched season 1 of Saturday. I never got to season 2, so I'm completely new to this.
Yeah.
Really?
Like I'm like blind watching right now.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy this episode, mate.
It's gonna be good. You're gonna love it. And notice that it wasn't. I'm not blaming anybody, but wasn't like Patalee, or she's. I wonder how close she was with, like, the executives, because I noticed her name was in both of those episodes that we got. This one here, Blast to the Past, was only written by Ben Hurst. He's the only credit.
Wow.
Ben
So-
Hurst was like, "You get out of my office, no."
I'm writing this one. I'm soloing this one.
You might have also had the idea for this episode long ago.
Oh,
Had a lot
yeah.
of time to flesh it out.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas the other one might be like, whoever the other writer was, wasn't she more of like, she wrote a lot of cartoons, like did like scripts for a lot
Yeah, it's
of,
true.
so she might be just approaching it from a professional, like, you just need to write a script, so here's your characters, write something.
Yeah.
Whereas Ben Hurst is coming at this with a passion and has probably had, again, these ideas for a while.
Yeah.
Did she work on any Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog episodes? Maybe that could be Natalie, yeah.
Maybe. I wouldn't. I mean, it's the same studio, so I wouldn't be surprised.
What's her full name again?
Pat Ellie.
Oh, Pat Ellie. Okay.
But yeah.
I think that name was brought up in one of the Underground credits. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she definitely worked on Underground.
Interesting.
Yeah, she worked on Underground and.
All right, time to fill the glass with this one.
I can't fit no more ice cream in my stomach because I'll blow up.
Hey, are you gonna try and when Dulcie? Is it just when Dulcie says "mom" or are you gonna or is it every time her mom's brought up? Are you gonna?
That's more just a joke. I'm just drinking casually. I'm not.
So if anyone says Sabina,
I'll do a shot of whipped cream.
Oh god. We'll hear it.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
I got whipped cream in my microphone. Darn it!
Oh no.
Quick, start the episode.
Alright, you ready to for
Let's begin. Let's go.
Blast to the past. Let's do it. Oh, so good. Here we go. There. Here we go. Probably his magnum opus right here.
Wow, that got even bigger.
Oh, cool shot.
It's cool.
See, look how big that hover
Our lambs are
chassis
bullied.
is.
The lightning fork. Get up, Rip, guys. I'm out of here.
More expendable characters, I guess.
I like how they all knew the blast of wind is coming. So
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
For me, I'm the only one here.
There we go. He's doing his thing by being the distraction while they sneak in.
And also the robots, they got better voice now. Jim Cummings.
Yeah, that's true.
Jelly and jam time.
Alright, cool, Sonic.
That's juice and jam.
But, yeah, they're pulling from what they were doing in season 1 a little bit. You know, with their battle roles, right? He gets to have fun using his power to keep them busy while they sneak in. He's like, "Yep, I did my part."
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool plans, Sal.
Oh, thanks. Where are they?
Sal.
Sonic, go ahead and go in and rescue. Really, that might have been a good plan to just like go in and rescue right after they accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing I would have changed about that plan.
Open that stupid door.
Hedgehog alert, quadrant 7.
Oh, man. Sometimes I seriously hate this job.
See him, Sally girl?
Is it technically a job or?
No,
Incoming sugar.
as a kid, I'm like, this is not a job. This is survival.
Too late, Sal. They
you
took him to
talking about?
Robotnik's headquarters.
The roboticizer.
Yeah, we gotta get him out.
Agreed. But how?
I hate when you ask that.
Sonic,
What?
take a look. Sonic.
He's
what is
working
it?
fast, man.
Jesus.
Already done.
Already roboticized.
Not a chance.
One day, Robotnik, you're going down, man. Big time.
Yeah, they just hear that. Hedgehog alert.
Sonic, it was my fault.
Oh, you see, and this is what I love. So it's kind of all right. So I'm kind of inspired by this scene. Is that she takes all the responsibility, right?
Yeah.
That could be a real stressor.
Yeah, one
Yes.
thing that's not done enough in these type of shows is consequences, and that's what I loved about, say, the first or Sonic Boom, like the first episode from season 1, is that there's a consequence given with Cat, right? Like you feel that consequence in the end.
Yeah,
So
and
they did their mission, and unfortunately, it had some consequences.
Right.
Yeah, and here especially, you actually see what happens to him as well. Which
Yeah.
is kind of worse than like what happened with Cat. I mean, for all we know, it might have been roboticized, but here, there's no doubt these guys have lost their free will and their skin. So, you know, it's like this is what I'm talking about. Like the series, you know, you mentioned it gets quite cartoony, but there's also then suddenly it just bams you with like something like really dark and consequential. And like you said, even Sally's like feeling the stress of like responsibility for losing more of her.
She panicked there at the end.
Yeah,
Like, she didn't have anything else to say here. She was just. And it's just Sonic just cursing him, you know? Like, that's all they can do at this point. They can't do anything else. They have no way to turn them back yet. It's all they can do is talk smack. Oh my gosh, man. With all his power, he can't do anything to bring them back.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this, is like, it's such a human portion of this character. And here we go.
Sonic, it was my fault. Come on, Sal. I was too late. No, if I had spent more time on the plan, we wouldn't have lost them. I should have posted guards here, here, and here.
Oh, you can't cover everything, Sally. Robotnik's too
There's not enough of y'all.
That's no excuse. The plan was no
Kathy
good.
really puts in like some stress into that, into those lines.
Phelps is right. Robotnik's holding all the aces. We should have taken him down a long time ago, before he took
That doesn't help us now.
Sonic, we were 5 years old.
There it is.
So, we were way cool 5.
We'll do it now.
First bit of understanding,
That time stone.
you know, what time period he actually took over.
Dulcie, the time stones are just a myth. No.
No, and Sally, I played Sonic CD. They exist.
Which would have been a year back before.
Island's no
Yeah.
I bumped into it.
And I collected all of them last night.
I got the good ending.
Yep. Ain't nobody got time for roboticizers.
Let's go for it. What do you think, Dubs?
We're real close now.
So do you think this was their way of adapting Angel Island
Said that 20 times today.
Maybe a bit.
and Floating Island? Was that?
Yeah,
That's,
definitely the floating island bit.
20 times too. So sue me now, it's 21. Going down!
Yeah, because I don't know if they actually went ahead and looked more at the games at all. No, because Ben Hurst didn't want to look at the games to keep his stuff original. So maybe the island comes from maybe part of the background of a level.
Thanks, Ma.
So what do you think, Sal?
I think we're back on the ground. This is no floating island. Oh, yeah? Oh my gosh.
That looks cool.
It's true.
Whoa,
It's that music too.
way cool.
There's some really neat
Okay, Dubs,
motifs
now where are the
used
old time stones?
Like I
that I
know.
appreciate.
Probably in the palace. I have enough trouble.
You know, where they keep
traveling
stuff
forward.
in.
So I'll just
she a-
hang right
Like a
Hang on,
bat.
bat.
I don't know, dude.
Huh? Hey, Sal, you get the feeling someone's watching us?
We're just imagining things.
What was that?
What?
That! Don't move. Maybe they won't notice us.
Yeah, why don't you just move there?
Yeah, again, as a kid, I'm like, why'd you move?
Five more minutes, Ma.
I wish I could sleep that fast.
I'm up.
You will do if you keep these shots up.
Sonic, faster! Sonic, look! Not to worry, Sal. I just had a brainstorm. Sonic! Whoa! Oh, what?
I guess they Can't leave the island.
We'll be cool, Sal. Trust me.
Call the dragon like a dog.
I'm coming, Sonic.
She just picks up Sonic and leaves Sally.
Yeah, I only said Sonic.
I only said Sonic.
Lucky I heard Sonic's whistle.
Huh.
Get in there. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Isn't this also the introduction of Tim Curry?
I'm gonna fire my
Yep.
It's not the cruise I had in mind.
He plays like
Come on.
3 characters in this episode.
Yeah.
Where's an elevator when you need one?
Ugh.
Major headache.
I think you just pull the door.
Is that tarpaulin or?
Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicles at all times. they appear in Yzma's lab.
Good question.
It's brilliant, I tell you.
Oh, here he is. What?
Use them. You must solve this riddle.
A riddle?
I run and run, but cannot flee.
Yeah, that is his Ben Ravencroft impression.
I am often watched, yet never seen.
That's cake. A seeing eye out.
Sonic.
I'd probably like
Along I bring boredom.
try to redesign or like redo this episode. Like, make him like an actual looking character, not just a floating head.
I don't remember what type of owl he's supposed to be. There is an owl like it. Just can't
Who
remember
can
what it's called.
understand this guy? He talks in riddles.
The answer is time.
Correct.
Great Grey Owl. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, I think this is.
Your destination.
Here's that melody I want to bring back.
Thinking.
Synchronize your what?
Thinking. For some of us, just thinking will be a first. Remember, Sonic, concentrate on the palace fountain and the year 3224. Nothing else.
Another time drop.
Sal.
That's the year.
That's like 1,200 years from now.
Yep.
Palace Fountain 3224. Palace Fountain 3224.
Palace Fountain. 32 chili dog. Sonic.
Light Snake.
Where are we? Looks like
Oh, look how
Robotnik.
pretty this
Oh
looks.
man, here we go again.
Greetings, citizens. Have a nice day.
Nice day.
Let's say that with guns
We better
pointed
check
at you.
this out.
Oh, look at that.
Robotropolis. Oh, Sonic, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it sure
Imagine this is like redone. It's like
Yo,
a.
there's the palace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Despite your
man.
bad concentration and synchronization, we arrived at the right time.
Home sweet home. Two doggies with the work.
Hey, wait.
You got it, bud.
Why? Where are you getting that from?
Sal.
It's a pig selling that. Oh.
Two doggies with the works, pal.
Just like, well, these are great. What's in them? There's some chili, some onions, pork.
Sonic, how you paying for these, kid?
Disgusting. Nuh-uh.
Just buys off Sal.
Currency.
Disgusting.
Discount from the princess, I guess.
Disgusting.
Triple cool. E equals MC
Shut up,
squared.
Sal.
Disgusting.
Makes no sense.
Trillion, jillion times cool.
Some things never change.
Sonic's just fist pumping. Yeah, go
Hey,
me.
Go me! Piping himself up.
You're it, Sal. No one
He's a young Chuck.
Sonic the Hedgehog, it's your
A
turn.
younger, I guess.
Children, children.
Oi.
Uh-oh.
Sonic
You
sneakers.
know our rule about playing in the lab.
Yeah, guess I forgot. We're sorry, Sir Charles.
Just play outside.
It's the first time we hear that he's knighted.
Yo, Wunk. What's up? Hello, Sir Charles.
Huh? Of course you'll be there, Julian.
Oh man.
Everyone is
continuum.
anxious to meet the man responsible for winning the Great War. You're a hero. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I just can't. Nonsense. Tonight I will announce the closing of the
Great
War
War.
Ministry. Then
Yeah, right? There's so much that they're just dropping in
you
one
will
episode.
attend, Julian. That is a royal order. And your plans for dismantling the military are approved as presented. Get started at once. Of course, sire. I am honored, sire. See you tonight. Snively,
About that.
ready to palace attack force.
So he's always had black eyes.
So I've got an idea about that.
That will destroy.
That kind of adds to his hatred and like wanting to take over. Is that he ended up losing like parts of himself in the war in efforts to like. So I imagine, right, is like to take power. He already wanted to take power, but he wanted to do that by rising in the ranks by helping them win. Maybe even it was a crazy idea I had was like what if he actually fabricated that war? It was like
Oh,
all
you mean
it was all fake. It was something he put into together just so he can rise through the ranks. He plays the hero.
so? That's kind of like what Palpatine did in Star Wars, effectively.
Yeah.
Instigate two wars that he's supposedly fighting against one of them. only
Yeah.
Just to
And then it doubles down his hate because he actually lost a part of himself that he didn't intend, in order to help them, So I imagine like he lost his ears, his eyesight, maybe his I don't know,
The
just
eyes I can
some war injury. And so they're like robotic replacements. They're like implants.
So he'd already be a cyborg by this point.
Yeah.
Even without his arm being roboticized.
Right.
That's actually quite cool. I mean, with the eyes, I can definitely see, because I can just, in a poetic sort of way, he's now seeing the eyes through black, effectively, and just
Oh
seeing,
yeah.
Through the
How-
machine.
yeah, like the eyes of the machine, and like how life is just naturally meant to be rotten.
You see how much we're pulling from this, man. How cool this could be. Right? Well, it is cool, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is pretty much the ultimate fishing episode for this deconstruction series.
Yeah.
You know,
It
most
has
of the
the
lore we're
most
sort of
lore.
getting is from these two episodes alone.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, what else? I mean, that's effectively it so far. But yeah, we just learned that it's Sir Charles, so he's knighted. So that could be why Sonic he's just friends with the princess, right? Not every commoner gets to do that.
Yeah,
It's
so that's how
only-
he got his connection with Sal.
With Sally, yeah, and
Through
the rest
good
of
old fashioned
friends.
nepotism.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
One of
Likely.
the original ideas was that Sonic and Sally met during the coup. I remember seeing that somewhere. I forget where. But like Sally was trying to escape, and then Sonic appeared and was like, "Who are you?"
That might have been touched up in Archie, because there was a what was it, the Genesis wave effect or something where they reset reality.
Yeah, basically the Genesis wave was meant to be like a reboot for the series, and effectively that's how they would re-meet, I guess you could say.
He saved her from one of the capsule at the end of the level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they go on an adventure after that. But yeah, that's like a hard reboot right there.
Yeah, and to be fair, considering what the series was doing at that time, it needed a reboot. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
I broke my microphone. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Uh-oh. But yeah, man. All right, let's keep going.
oh yeah.
It's so good, man.
Robotropolis.
This is horrifying.
I'm afraid it gets worse, Sir Charles.
Yeah, Robotnik changes everybody into robots with this Mondo machine.
Oh, here we go.
Robotnik?
You know him as Julian.
Show him, Nicole.
Accessing setting.
Robotnik calls it
The roboticizer, I know. I invented it.
Damn.
Look, you invented it?
Sorry.
It was supposed to help older people live longer, but it changed them, took away their will. So I destroyed it.
Then
How did Robotnik?
files transfer to War Ministry?
Julian stole them.
So you could pull so much from that too. It's like he kind of knew where this was all going.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be fun to see him like try to out Julian, like try to
Julian.
prove to the king like he's got nefarious plans here. He didn't
Almost
know
like
it'd be
he's
this
the-
bad.
Now here's a thought with that. When did this transfer happen? And
Yep.
was Robotnik or Julian at this time able to practice his roboticizing craft during the war in secret somehow, or to produce an army, or
Oh,
fill ranks?
Oh, like maybe that's what happened to all the humans. Like, think about it. There's barely any human characters.
oh my gosh!
What if
Whoa!
all the humans are just the SWAT bots? Think about it. They're the only humanoid-looking devices.
Mm-hmm. That's been my kind of headcanon for a little while, is that he got it early on and was able to practice and hone the destroyed roboticized machine, or like rebuild it and try it out, and got better with time.
Wow.
Yeah, that. I'm glad you came up with that. I'm glad it's archived in this stream so we can go back to it, because that's a really interesting
Woohoo!
idea.
Because
it doesn't have to be a lot of. Because it's like it's really hard to fight a robot when you're a flesh guy, right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need a whole lot. Maybe it's
Like-
like remaining humans.
Yeah, like, and there's barely like any humans, that aren't like wizards or something in this universe at all, apart from Snively and Julian.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Though I do like the yeah. I mean, we'd have to bounce ideas around with that, because
Sure.
what was being
I'm not claiming like it's the best.
oh yeah, I know.
Well, it
But
was
it's
just
like-
just a thought.
Yeah. But my idea for Robotnik and Snively is that actually what Ben was talking about, Ben Hurst, sorry, is that they actually came from a space colony. Back to Earth. Like humans left the planet, and then I don't know. They were like trying to take over there. They got banished, and they had no choice but to go back to Earth. Yeah,
So basically, Robotnik's also trying to regain, well, what he thinks is humanity, back from this new dominant inhabitants of furries, I guess.
yeah, just
To put it in a
planet of
very
furries.
crude way.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit! No.
It's okay. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to talk about that after we're done with this. I'll let this keep going so we don't lose the momentum here. But yeah, dude, what a neat, like, what do you call that? A twist for a kids show. It's like, yeah, the roboticizer. I know, I invented it. Like what?
Like, dude, like
The big bad device was made by Sonic's uncle. What?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you'd been if Robotnik had been stopped and they found out where it actually fully came from, do you think Charles would be facing war crimes?
Well, no, because he tried to destroy it.
But
He
also,
did,
it's a really cool idea of, and it's a trope that just works so much, is good makes something with good intentions, but evil takes it and destroys it and twists it, right?
Yep.
This is Robotnik's whole idea, is he takes nature and turns it into a machine. The kingdom of steel and smog, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that fits totally with the whole overarching theme behind Robotnik, is he takes something that's meant for good, twists it into evil.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go there because you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about, Fox. That is exactly what Satan does. That's literally he takes what already exists and is good and that is God's and twists it for his own means, what he thinks is good.
You evil man.
You know, it's kind of a good setup to if we ever introduce the Chaos Emeralds a bit, you know, because they too are like something that can be used for good and also used for bad.
Yep.
You know, so like continue the themes from that.
Yep.
Someone said Sonya and Manic. What? Hello, hi.
Wrong series.
You're talking about
series,
me?
bro.
Oh, wait.
But yeah,
you're
dude.
right. Oh,
That's so cool. You're so right about that, Fox. Yeah, dude, that's why I love doing this. Alright, let's keep going. This is like a banger episode. It's so good.
It's cool, Unc. We got a whole week to stop.
Yeah, but did you...
Who are you?
Oh, here we go. The universe is destroyed.
My friends,
Please don't touch each other.
We'll just destroy this.
Too late.
Really? So,
Also,
what's your...
there we go. We got a name drop for her middle name.
Princess Sally, these are my friends.
I'm Alicia. That's my middle name. Oh, really?
Sally Alicia
So,
Acorn.
what's your
interesting.
My name? It's, Juice. Call me Juice.
No, your name is Maurice.
Oh, it would have been funny if he actually did that. Like, that's my middle name.
Sonic Maurice Hedgehog.
You're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, so are you. Way cool.
Oh, brother.
Wait, so did...
They're
Whoa,
already,
hang on, go back.
they're
Go
already
back.
chilling.
Look at young Sally's eyes.
Okay, hold on.
Keep playing.
Say, you're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, so are you. Way cool.
Oh,
There, look. She hasn't got her pupils. Look at that. From season 1.
I mean, she had it before animation.
Yeah, no,
era
she had it
for this
before,
shot.
but like there, it just looks like
Yeah, looks like season
Little-
1 Sally.
trying to make her look like it.
She's a nerd bender. I mean...
What? What are you talking about?
So, there. Okay, there's a character in Avatar, her name is Toph, she's blind.
Oh
She
yeah,
has,
I know
like,
the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She has eyes like, yeah.
She's blind.
Also, I noticed baby Sonic, but little kid Sonic's voices, isn't he voiced with the Tails voice actor? Kind of the same thing? Yeah?
I
Yeah,
think they're different.
Mm.
I'm gonna have a look.
That'd be interesting. I think it was a different kid.
Mm.
Oh, but yeah, man.
but
Like the jump cuts, they're already chilling, leaning on furniture.
So how many chili dogs does it take for a hedgehog to...
yeah, way. So immature. So true. Reach to the chili dog stand. You're on.
Called it.
My done. Oh, great. 2 of them.
2 chili dogs.
With the works, pal.
He whipped those up so quickly.
With the works, pal.
Reach your back.
Okay, the guy who voiced hang on, is that right?
Oh damn. That's a lot of them deployed for some reason.
It's a way past coup.
It's not good. Come on.
That's no.
Oh, here we are. No, it's the guy who voices young Sonic here is a guy called Taj
Way
Maori.
fast for me, kid.
So, not Tails, basically.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I love this little bit here.
Huh? Told you I was faster.
Way fast for me, kid.
That's okay. You're just old.
Oh,
Dang.
something's up. Hover units and tanks are all over the place. Looks like Robotnik's already making his move.
But he couldn't. So, Charles, what's today's date?
It's the 13th.
The 13th. Oh, no.
Isn't it also a Friday?
Coup happens tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, Unc,
Oh, wait!
She's very prompt.
Oh, man, these kids are so dumb. Thank goodness they're like 5. He called him uncle. He's like, wait, but he's my uncle.
Oh.
It's like they're not even trying to hide themselves that they're
I think
the
at this
future
point
versions.
it's a case of like, you know, there's bigger fish to fry.
I guess so.
Unc, where is she?
Where's who?
She'll be here. She's very prompt.
Who is?
But it could happen any time.
What could happen?
We can't leave the children.
FBI, open up!
Oh,
Swap
there we
box
go.
Open up.
The only time she appears.
My God.
Oh dear, something wrong.
I can't explain now, but if
I
anything...
think her voice actress is the same one of that babysitter from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, the
Really?
one where...
The
I don't
pig?
know. What?
I mean,
No,
maybe.
was she a pig? I don't know, just wondered, just curious.
I guess there was a lot of babysitters in that show.
In
Maybe.
a way, kind of. Even Sonic and Tails were at one point. Yeah, no joke. Go back, check it out. It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
Beavers.
Yeah, there we go. This is her only appearance, Rosie. Again, I love how, like you were talking about how serious this stuff gets. Like, this whole thing is like, alright, here's what you gotta do. You gotta get these kids out of here. Because stuff's about to go down. So the whole kingdom's gonna fall.
Come in, please.
She doesn't even know yet.
Something wrong.
I can't explain now, but if anything unusual happens today, use the escape tunnel and take the children to Knothole. Understand?
Just say Robotnik's or Julian's taking over. Notice how bright everything still is, you know, but we see all the machinery. Like, this is lighting we never usually see. It's like, it's too bright.
Schedule, Uncle Julian.
Oh, he's got hair.
Oh my goodness.
Laser weapons.
Thank you, Snively.
By this time tomorrow, Robotropolis will be ours.
Not ours, Snively. Mine. Switch to voice recognition mode. Block all outside users. Voice recognition made complete.
Why are we voice activating, Uncle Julian?
We aren't. From now on, everything will answer only to my voice. Do you know what that means, Snively?
No, Uncle Julian.
It means you call me Sir.
Yes, sir.
From now on, Snively, you do exactly what I say.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's setting in. It's setting in for him. Dude. Oh, man. It's so good.
Jesus.
I don't know. I think we've said enough about it. This is just peak SATM right here.
Although I'm
Seeing
still not
everything go down.
hooked on the idea of him being called Julian.
Right?
What's wrong with
Julian.
Ivo? I prefer Ivo, personally.
Something's going on, and we gotta check it out. But
Oh, gosh. No, not the kid actor for Antoine.
I'm going anyway.
But Sonic, Uncle Chuck said to stay with Rosie.
He always says that. Come on,
He's rebellious.
Sonic, wait.
She's like, we gotta follow the rules.
Please to be waiting for
Shut up.
leave myself.
You know what? Give the kid credit. He did a good job.
Yeah.
I know it's
Oh, okay. Alright, so I wanted to mention this as well. Ben Hurst was this is a big belief of his. Treat these characters like people. They didn't have to do this scene. It doesn't really add anything to the plot of the story. It's just a little moment of showing the emotions they're going through. She's about to meet her dad who she's never seen since she was this age here, 5 years old. And it's like, it's all happening so fast that it's kind of overwhelming. She's pacing the room, not knowing what to think, what to do.
Yeah.
And Sonic's, she's stressing, right? And then Sonic, of course, being happy-go-lucky guy, he knows how to put her at ease.
Also noticed something. young Sally doesn't actually interact with her father at any point in this episode, right?
Oh, that's right.
You know, so in that case, when was the last time she saw her father in person? I mean, obviously she sees him as the future self, but here...
Well, he was probably busy today because he's planning for that. I guess it's like a formal celebration. You know, he says, so see you tonight. You know, that's usually like a banquet or like a royal party, you know.
Yeah, because I was just kind of thinking about like that bit you were talking about in season 1. They kind of retcon the idea of like where exactly he went, you know, and how Sally's like looking for him and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just a case of he doesn't. Oh, hey Nick,
welcome back.
Yes, I finally returned. So where are we? Where are we now?
That's the best part. One.
Blast to the past.
No, don't worry. Not at the best. Don't worry, we're halfway through.
Okay then, good.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was just saying to everyone here about like how in this episode, despite obviously seeing young Sally and of course her father, those two, like young Sally, never interact with whatsoever in this episode, which makes me wonder when was actually the last time Sally saw her father in the original timeline. So like she couldn't have known that he'd been kidnapped, or couldn't have known that he had been sent into the void by this point.
No.
You know, like, and obviously like Sally's, and even modern Sally's just probably learning like actually no, it doesn't
all
work,
this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just sort of trying to work in like what Evan was saying in the season 1 deconstruction about like where she was looking for her father, such you know, and thus.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing, is that there's different writers for season 1 and season 2, so it's like they're gonna clash. So like I wonder.
I mean, the key thing here is that obviously because this being an episode where they're trying to prevent stuff, they inadvertently cause it to happen. So they changed a little bit of stuff in this already. So there's an argument you could say what would have happened in season 1's canon has been changed a little bit because of their interference with the timeline.
Yeah, they even say it, I think. But yeah. It makes me wonder about what was their relationship really like. Was he like just busy all the time and she never got to really interact?
Maybe just like any typical royal family.
Yeah.
You know, never like a real family.
Yeah. So I wonder. Yeah. So I wonder because that could be something we do too. Is like because of her being so naive as a 5-year-old. You know, she always looks up to her dad, right? No matter what. Yeah. He's never around. He must be really... Well, because he's busy. So we could play around with the fact that, like, if I were to make, you know, Sonic Act 2, she starts to learn more about what her father was actually like. Maybe not the best guy after all. I don't know. That's just an idea. It's just an idea to play around with. Like, it kind of flips her perception.
They kind of do that in the Archie comics a tad.
Oh, that's true. Where he's just like a grumpy old man. Yeah. Right.
Kind of. I mean, we can sort of take something from him. But however, there are moments in the series where he does seem to show genuine, of course, you know, obviously genuine affection to his daughter. So she also doesn't care.
Have we? I was going to say, are we at that point where the two meet each other? Have they got to?
Not yet.
All right, because there is legitimately a moment where he recognizes this is her daughter older, and it's like, oh my god, and it's like just, oh my,
ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of, you know, breaks my little idea, because he obviously cares. But maybe he had a way of thinking that she grew up to not agree with. You know, maybe even being stuck in the void, maybe with Nagus, maybe his opinion on a lot of things has changed. You know, him kind of like affecting his mind, you know what I mean? Like, if you spent years with Nagus, he may convince you of certain things, you know?
It is funny because it seems when we get to the episode, it seems there's a bit of a fake out with supposed to be him in the bed sick, and then it's like, haha, it was me all along, and it's like he seems to be perfectly okay. So it's like, have they just, I don't know, it's like, were they at odds at each other? Were they just kind of living their own thing or whatever?
It's like, what's actually going on in the void? Like, there's so much that we don't see that you can really play with.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot you can there is liberty to be creative with that. I think there's stuff with that.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, again, this is about when Ben insisted on having little moments like this where they show their humanity. Just take a moment for them to show these emotions, so they're more believable.
Yeah.
She's so overwhelmed. She's about to meet her dad again. And it makes it so real. And of course Sonic's the one. Sally's stressing, but Sonic's also the one to calm her down.
It's like to calm her down,
he's fun. He's like,
we got a job to do.
Well, he's like, this is what you've been waiting for. It's gonna be way cool. He tries to bring the excitement back.
Yeah, he's tried to bring like the. I mean, he's worried
pep
about
talk,
the expectation.
Yeah,
that he's his pep talk in
and
his
it's
own way,
such
of course.
such a small little scene, but it strikes you.
Yeah, it's also interesting because of like. No, I keep playing it. I'll still explain more. Just saying about like because obviously Sonic just meets at this point. Because when I watched this episode, I was a bit confused where it lay sort of on the timeline, whether or not Uncle Chuck was now by this point, at least in the present, back to his usual self, or at least in the mind. And that's why Sonic's reaction, seeing his uncle de-roboticize, isn't quite as like crazy as Sally meeting her father.
Yeah, well, because they said they know in the present he's back to himself. He might be a machine, but he's himself again already. Whereas this is like we've not seen anything of the king or whatsoever. So for Sally, it's like
we don't have closure. Yeah.
And going back to my conversation earlier about how Sally at this point, we don't really know what was the last time she met her father. As a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. It's just such a little scene, but it's so good.
Also, young Antoine there. Look at him.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Here we go.
Credit to the kid who did the voice thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not easy to be Rob Paulson, but anyway, carry on.
Yeah. Here we go.
Chill, Sal. Everything's gonna be cool.
I know. It's just that I haven't seen him for so long.
This is what you've been waiting for, Sal. Trust me, Sal. It'll be way cool.
Just that little moment.
He'll see us now.
Ready?
That's good. I like the fact they're just going together hand in hand. It's just like friends, just like we're going this together.
It's like, I gotcha. And he offers too,
Yeah.
Gentleman.
I'm sticking to this brush.
Shut up, man.
Even as a kid, they're still doing that. So yeah, this
Again, these ships look so
Swamp
cool.
General pops up. We never see again this dude coming up.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
Oh man,
I forgot about it.
We go at modeling now.
It's come up. You'll see him in this dude.
Whoa!
He's only in this one shot. I don't think he ever comes back.
I kind of want to bring that back.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
like I want to use that.
SWATbot General.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
He's got like samurai armor almost.
I was gonna say he's gonna got more like bulky armor, compared to the others. Yeah.
Sensei bot. Samurai bot.
I mean, it's always the thing. How do you distinct the leader? I mean, this guy looks like a full-on "I'm the boss, you do what I say" look.
Shogun bot. That's what we call it. Shogun bot. Oh, don't do an Elon Musk on him now.
No. No, he's just dancing. He's dancing.
It looks like he's like saying like "shoo," like go on.
What are you saying? He's just pouring his heart
just
out.
insert the...
Here we go.
Secure all exit and entry points.
Wait.
Well, didn't take long.
Give me a second. Yeah, just give me a second. Right back.
Shit. Do you want us to pause or?
No, he's
okay.
Dr. Robotnik.
Dang.
Julian,
Oh, here we go.
against the throne.
There goes.
A serious allegation, Sir Charles. I assume you have proof.
Your Majesty. Daddy, it's me.
Sir Charles,
This will be hard to believe, Your Majesty, but she's come from the future.
the future.
Yep, you never forget their eyes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what like, where did you get an iris for? Oh, that's a long story.
But she had that on.
Yep. Animation.
Yes.
Sally, it is you.
That could be real ironic later on if we write it like that. To rule with honor.
Here we go. Here comes the cliffhanger moment.
Oh man, this is epic. Just bust the whole freaking thing down.
Side of the yeah.
Oh.
Technically, it's also one of the quite a successful coup without any casualties. At least not yet.
Oh,
not yet.
Sire.
Julian.
Your Majesty.
I'll say I did say before the animation is a bit higgledy-piggledy, but this is pretty good. This is actually good animation right here.
Robotropolis, the capital of my kingdom.
I remember this as a kid, this to be continued moment. I
Look at
remember
Sonic, he's pissed.
Just the image of it in his eyes. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. I went to part 2.
Yeah, no messing about.
Only been.
So the animation here, this is really good. There's like recap of them using the time, so this is very. Look at the hair on Sally.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
that.
Wow.
This is what I mean. Is like this is when I was saying the animation is a bit inconsistent. Like there's some good moments, but at times it feels like it goes back and forth between being flowy, but then not quite flowy at times. So it's.
No, I don't. Just pause there.
I'm not. But listen to this delivery on Sonic.
Yeah.
Especially Robotnik.
No laugh after.
Your Majesty, members of the royal court, may I welcome you to the capital of my new kingdom.
Re-recorded.
Robotropolis.
Yeah, new dialogue.
Of the future. Oh, that's a.
You and Sally
That's
must
a cool
leave
line.
now. Not without you, Unc.
Any final words for your subjects?
Ah, yeah, that was a good shot.
You can't win
Yeah.
this,
That
Julian.
walk
The
forward.
name is no longer Julian. From this day forward, I am Robotnik.
Oh, there it is.
Now and get out.
No way, Unc.
There's no time to argue, Sonic. You must get the kids to Knothole. Now I'm
Oh yeah, he
gonna
does this little fresh little device in there to actually incapacitate these guys.
Because I assume he designed these things too.
Yep.
So he
Yeah.
knows how they work.
Must be done. Yeah.
Sir Charles, you dare resist?
Actually, it feels like a prequel series, and you mentioned your idea earlier Evan, about Robotnik being behind the Great War. What if his original, like, what's the word? Nemesis was Charles.
Yeah.
This definitely with all his luscious hair that's about to go.
Oh, he's booking it. Look at this. Oh, I love this. Look how fast it goes.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. That's a good shot.
Oh, you see the Sonic boom? Hold on. Look, here we go.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh.
He's out.
He destroyed them.
Sonic! Sally!
Maybe Rosie already took him to Knothole.
Maybe.
You are under arrest.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
Never understood this part. They just gave up.
Again, if they do.
Oh,
they
he's
start
in there
messing
to
with
try
the
to find the
timeline more.
kids.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Hey, chill, metalhead. We'll be back.
So they've gotten out of this before.
We have to get
Yeah.
the kids out. If they're roboticized,
Then we'll be robots too.
worse.
Yeah, but then they
It's
should
a
be
weird-
right now. But then
Is that
they
a fourth
could never
wall?
tell me. But then I get.
You mean
Why
like
does?
he's not alive and kicking?
Why did he break the fourth wall there?
He
Like,
looked at
what's at the
us.
camera and be like, we would be roboticized too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was like,
Miles, don't
Have you seen
smile.
quite-
That's awful.
Yeah. Oh, this bit. This is a bit. Somebody did a clip of Robotnik talking about fluid air business that's coming up.
See how fast he was?
No, there's like, you put like a little like.
Taste that polluted air, Snively. Isn't it marvelous?
Yes, sir. Delightful.
Delightful.
It's like, I love the line delivery he does.
Same fragrance.
Ecstasy's good.
Life is good.
No, I do think. All right, this bit here. So
How does this even
this is turning
happen?
into the thing. It's like this is a bit of a cheat because this is just. It looks exactly like the fucking thing already. It's like that's a bit of a cheat.
Yeah.
He's transition.
It's like he's.
Well, this is a throwback to the intro,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah,
the
some of it
or
is.
whatever
But it's
it
just
is.
like. I mean, it's just like it's already like the background's already like musty. It's like I would have made it look less like that if it was me. I would
More of a
make it look
transition,
like
like a gradual
It
change.
seemed, yeah.
But like you still have the building, but it make it look not as weathered. Like it's still relatively new.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have been my, if again, me doing it back in the day if I had the power or the intelligence back then.
To me, that kind of also looks like just more symbolism, like the transition when it crosses the screen. It's like 10 years later, you know.
Yeah, I mean it works with the intro. Like the intro does it. That's the key thing in that. So it's just. Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't imagine anything would be changed like that. What even is that? It's like a... Oh, I love that, by the way. Hold on. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I'll talk about it later.
Okay.
He's already waiting, chilling.
Yeah. Again, modest.
She says that too.
Modest.
Like you can really see the.
Get used to that book.
building.
Get used to that Snively. It's not going to be that long.
Snively.
Yes, sir. The destroyer reports 90% of Robotropolis affected,
Ooh, facts.
sir.
This was the future.
1,000 years later, we still use fax machines.
Well, I mean,
These use fax for everything.
they kind of had fax in Red Dwarf. That was 3 billion years later.
different futures.
One, a very fast blue hedgehog.
Blue hedgehog. Nothing to fret about. Is the
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
He has no idea yet. I love that.
Here we go. Oh, here comes the line. Here comes one of our soundboards.
It's showtime.
Sonic, stop here. Look, we saw the kids on level 2 when we came in. Our cell was on level 3. Location verified, Sally. They should be right below us.
They're gone, Sal.
Sonic, the roboticizer.
Oh, I forgot about this. Oh no.
Yeah, like didn't they
Funny.
also partially retcon it a bit with like? I'm assuming she
Well,
got
actually,
later.
as a kid, I thought this is how she got it. I thought they tried to save her, but she gets her arm and her legs and arm in there by accident. I had
They
a
wouldn't-
memory that that's how it happened, and it's like in this it doesn't. Like she just
Well-
goes scot free.
Well, to be fair, you know, like there could be a reason for that because Sally already mentioned if they were roboticized, then these guys wouldn't exist. So if she was roboticized, then she wouldn't age. You know, like to the point where she is later on. So she'd
Well,
have to
presumably
be
at some
her
point
age.
she must have got recaptured at some point, and maybe partially. So unless
Yeah,
that's
because
like
how could she grow, right?
Yeah. Oh god, I just
Yeah.
felt a really creepy, you know, really freaky sort of scenario. Like if she she was roboticized like as a kid, but then she still grew up, but her limbs didn't grow. Like that would I can't imagine the amount. That's a bit like hyperplegia. A bit like it'd be so much pain should be in.
It's weird because like the pilot intro originally had that part of that sequence. You do see like her and like a bunch of them get roboticized, and like you see Sally pulling circuitry out, and she gets out only partly, so only her arm and legs get it. But she's already like a grown character at that point, and so
okay.
But again, it's like different continuity. So again, this is they're just doing what they're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. My original idea, I didn't think about her growing up. So my original idea was like, if this were to be rebooted, is to actually to save her halfway. You know what I mean? Like she actually did get roboticized as a kid. There, like
Because my memory of it was that. Like I assumed it was this moment we were about to see. I thought this is when it happened, but it's like no. It's amazing how my memory cheated.
It's like they barely make it in time. Yeah.
For about 2 hours.
Snively.
Gosh, man.
Little ribbons.
Dark for a kids show.
It won't respond, sir.
Snively. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Why deactivate it for only 2 hours? Just pull out a load of wires and make it like at least a 3-day.
Well, they don't want to be noticed at this point. They don't want to be noticed again. They don't want to interfere too much.
Subtle, I
They're
guess.
already doing so much. Yeah. This is what I mean by like time travel stories. It's like, what are your rules about how much do you intervene? Because like I said, this is very much, this bit here even points out they're already changing stuff already
that's
by
a
being here.
big W right there. They actually have the raw roboticizer plans.
Yeah, they get the raw plans for it. So
That's like the biggest win out of this.
Yeah, but again, this thing here, like this was a moment. Originally, this didn't happen in their timeline, so this is not meant to happen already.
Do you realize what that means?
Yeah, it means another Mondo heading.
If that machine destroys the Great Forest, that hole will never exist, and chances are, neither will we.
But I thought if the kids were roboticized, we wouldn't exist.
So even to me, it's this whole, once you start messing with things start to unravel and all kinds of consequences.
Yeah. I don't like time travel stories.
He just literally says the line, time travel hurts my brain.
Yeah. Well, it's also just so easy to mess up, from a writer's perspective.
It's very much, you have to establish what are your rules, really. What are the rules that you can and can't do for your story.
Yeah.
What's first? We have less than 2 hours before the roboticizer comes
I mean,
back
Doctor Who
online.
does it all the time, because for a show about time travel, it doesn't often do many stories about messing with the time continuum.
Word of advice: never do a Doctor Who Historia.
Oh,
a lot of, it gives you a lot of headaches.
Oh, here we go.
What's up, Snively?
Here we go. This is the moment.
Snively, do I know you? Not yet, but you will, pal. Big time. Nice hair, Snide. Enjoy it while you can.
Kill him. Kill him.
Saw him.
Sonic, time is not
Come on, it'd be like breaking a light bulb. It's so fragile.
Yeah, but well, this is just as worse for him.
Get scalped. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You'll pay for this hedgehog.
I think this started Snively's own ambitions.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he's already, like, Robotnik already threatened him as basically, you're my underling now. This is the beginning of many things for him.
Wow.
So there's Dulcie's mum.
Yeah, Sabina.
Because when we get to the title episode of Dulcie, we do see her again in the flashback.
That's true.
Yeah. There we get a little glimpse of Dulcie.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Courageous words, sire. But where you're going, that won't be possible. Open the void.
I do wonder this location, because actually, is this actually in Robotropolis or somewhere else?
No, it could be the pinball thing.
Probably.
It might be like just a machine that can actually open the void, you know?
Yeah, because it's full of like, because you can see it's like full of stone there, so it's like kind of ancient text. Maybe that's what's caused it to do this. There's Tim Curry go.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. We'll get more curry in this soon.
Actually, I had curry for dinner tonight.
I mean, they say part 1 you get 2 Tim Currys for 1 episode, so.
This is it.
Oh,
The
man.
sliding trees, your big planet.
Oh, here we go.
Just trust
Here we go.
One of the best power-up scenes ever.
Let's rock.
Prepare to launch. 5, 4, 3, 2,
What does that sound?
Oh, I love that wind-up sound.
We actually found that recently. I actually found a website that does sound effects. I was able to find that original wind-up.
Oh, could you send it to us? I really.
Oh
want
well,
to
yeah,
sound effect.
yeah. Because I definitely want to use it for a while project. We're definitely going to use it.
Sal, we're gonna get squashed when we hit that thing. What's the landing plan?
I don't have one.
Think of something. Like what? The anti-grav.
There we go.
Wouldn't that make him fall faster?
No,
No,
it's
they
the,
stick them to the surface. Look.
they have well, no, it's more like,
And we scramble its brain.
I guess it could push out as well.
Yeah, it can either repel or it can
He doesn't-
suck out basically.
He doesn't take falling damage.
Okay.
No.
I can understand Sonic standing there, but how's Sally standing there quite well?
I mean, she's quite an acrobatic person, to be fair, Sally.
Yeah, true, but... Oh, God.
This is the one. Affirmative. She destroyed 53 SWAT pods and 5 other units. Her powers are well developed, sir. What? The dragons must all be captured and their powers harnessed. And we're building a special roboticizer just for you, darling. Roboticize this one first.
What's the point? We don't actually see any roboticized dragons in this series.
We do. We actually
do?
You see. Yeah, next episode you'll see it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. You'll see one that's already converted, at least. You'll see one that's already converted.
Damn.
I see we have a new look.
Oh, here we go. This little.
Who are they?
It's the blue hedgehog, sir. His name is Sonic.
Sonic? Isn't that the name of Sir Charles' nephew?
I believe so, sir.
Alert ship security. Tell them I want that hedgehog alive.
Oh, the transition. I just noticed.
You are under arrest.
Arrest this, pal.
Ow.
Then over here. That's how.
Whoa. Oh, man.
It appeared earlier in this timeline, those lads. The little stealth bulbs.
Oh, yeah.
Ow, ow.
You can hear them all crashing to the ground.
Yeah, you just hear them all crashing.
My leg.
Nicole, bring up a schematic of
Why did I agree to this job? Oh, there she is again.
Yeah.
Just compressed air? Is it hot
Dang.
steam?
She's the one who took the whole ship out.
What is the hedgehog doing so
There we
far
go.
from home?
Into that bad boy.
Trying to find out,
I want that dragon and the hedgehog. Can you make me happy twice in one day?
I can feel his breath on my
not
face
to-
from here.
That's probably the most pervy thing he's ever said.
I mean, to be fair, like, this dude is going to get so much abuse for many years to come.
What sort of abuse?
Oh, lots of physical, mental,
okay.
all the abuse.
Just not the best type.
No, just a lot of
I mean, just-
angry abuse. Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me happy more than once a day?
I love how she just knows to grab on when he's about to go.
Jumps on his back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Boom! They're so in sync.
Excellent. The natives are getting restless.
That little shoulder shift he did.
What are the rings for? Are they like mind control?
No, they seem to be like
Keeping them in
paralyzed
place.
them. I think it just like just mobilized them in a minute.
Oh, you know that hurts.
Oh god.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Jesus.
What's the reading? 100%, sir.
But he's smiling. I mean, that's kind of a weird thing. It's like a smiling dog.
Julian, you are nothing but scum.
You'd have thought if they were power rings, imagine if they actually blocked the process, like they did in the last episode. Oh, in the last
I mean,
episode.
to be fair, he uses 3. I think Sonic uses 3 on that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think those are power rings either way.
No, I think they're just like regular. I think they're just like immobilizer rings. I think that's
Yeah, it's
probably what
just
they are.
something.
Okay.
But again, with showing like characters humanized, right, or like just having them go, letting the characters have a moment. There's Robotnik's version of that, where they didn't have to do this, but they wrote a whole scene of him just humiliating Chuck in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
I mean,
the
this is
kinda
just
guy
him
that he
showing
is.
off at this
Yeah.
point. Like, see how in control I am of everything.
Yeah, and then to make matters worse, like, this is the creator of your doom.
Yeah,
he
he
is.
just points out, they're thinking, oh, by the way, this is your tech. I'm totally using it for my evil schemes. Enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What scum! I relish the thought. Citizens of Robotropolis,
Oh,
may I present the esteemed inventor of this marvelous device, Sir Charles Hedgehog. And you stole it, you thief. Bring him forward. Ah!
Chuck!
Man.
How much time, Sal? 45 seconds.
All right, we don't have time for you, Rosie. Just go.
Save him.
Tell you on the way.
Why are you?
Quick,
Why are
still
you
enough time to
here?
be saved from the cannon.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's too busy speeching, so.
And SWAT butts alike. This humble hedgehog, so brilliant that he was knighted by the king, will now serve a new leader. Me.
And he takes it. Oh man.
Where'd the wings go?
The what?
The
Oh,
wings.
I don't
They're
know.
gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they are. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to put them in.
Just an error. Yeah, but look at that. He just takes it.
I know. Just like he's just here. I go.
Enjoying everything.
Man,
Well, it's just him. It's just defiant. Like this is gonna hurt, but bring it on.
Sod it.
That's gonna be.
it's the kind of man he is. Or you know what? In a way, I wonder if it's like I deserve this.
In a way.
It could be that too.
You know what? I mean, he probably know. Like I said, like given the fact he's using his tech against him, and then for this thing, it's kind of ironic justice to.
That's something I wanted to. That's something I wanted to explore, maybe in Act 2, where he actually does hold guilt for all of this happening. He's like, this whole thing is my fault because I made the roboticizer. You know, like maybe other things that he did that we can explore in the past. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he didn't rebel enough. You know, to
There's
try
also
to
one more
Robotnik.
thing that I remember. Sorry to reference the comics again. There's also one other thing that I remember about, like, how apparently, even though they were in the process at that point of like de-roboticizing people, you know, a lot of the regular Mobians were treating the roboticized or the Robians, as they're nicknamed, you know, like filth half the time. You know, like, so that too could also create a new social, you know, issue they have to conquer. Yeah. Even himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different thing. I mean, I think at this point, people know who Chuck is and what he's doing, and like, if they look at him and thinking, yeah, he built the machine, but look, he's turned into it, and now he's trying to do good.
Yeah. It's like an Oppenheimer situation, isn't it?
And there you go. Oh yeah, that's a way of putting it.
Man, look at them holding on for. Oh, that's all they can do. That's freaking sad.
Jesus.
What a kid show, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Uncle Chuck!
Everybody's doing kung fu noises.
I hate that so much, by the way.
I know.
I always skip. Oh gosh, what a shot!
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's already been
Red
done.
eyes on everything.
It's already done.
Already seeing it. Yeah.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Oh no.
Scarred for life.
Yes.
Man.
Come on, Sonic. Out of my way, Uncle Chuck, fight it, man.
He's already trying. He's like, just fight the control.
Someone
Oh, this is metal as hell. Check this out.
Wow.
He goes back in time to. Alright, I won't spoil it for the crowd. Here we go. Look at this.
Yeah. What's this moment?
Someone you're gonna learn to hate, Robotnik. I already hate you.
Sonic, we have to go.
I don't know how or when.
I'm just gonna let it
But
play.
you're gonna crash and burn, pal. I'm shaking in my boots.
Here it goes. Now you know. Now you know where
it like hurts. Like he went back in time to scar him for life.
I mean, it's one of those
it was
things,
Sonic
like,
that gave him the metal
in
arm.
some shows, they often do things like certain events are just meant to happen. So who knows if he already had it beforehand? But Sonic's the one that caused this.
Also,
this
slight
event.
continuity error. Sonic approaches Chuck, and he's not affected by the Robotopolis because it's turned off by that point. But when Robotnik puts his arm in it, it's activated. So like,
it could be a different
still
one.
on,
I mean,
or?
it seems to be a different. It seems to be a different angle from when he picks him up. So I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Still a cool scene.
Those
Like
little
the sound
things.
effect when he gets his hand roboticized, like scream,
Yeah,
and just the transition.
Jim Cummings did such a good
Hear it
job
one more
with
time.
that. Yeah.
Let's enjoy this moment, folks.
And again, it works with my little theory about him. Just he kind of becomes, I don't know, what is it? It's like he wants to control using robotics, but he would kind of like hate being robotic himself.
Yeah,
because it's like it's more damage to him personally, right? He already had it with his, like the theory I've got about the eyes being, you know, implants from a war injury, right? The ears. You know, he talks about his heart being mechanical, even that.
Yeah.
You know, as a means of, I guess, saving his life. So he had to rely on these stupid animals to keep him alive, you know? And now it's just salt in the wound because now he's got a metal arm. Like, it's boom, boom,
because
boom.
Of this one headshot.
More reason to hate.
His life.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you could see it here, like it's kind of evident. Oh gosh, there we go.
Yeah, that's a frame.
me with a work injury.
Oh boy.
That was me when I nudged my arm on a live kettle.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna say that. I think that's the most reaction of people holding something very hot.
Yeah.
Me when I touched the screen on my CRTV. Me after I touch metal after taking off my sweatshirt.
Again, how is this not being memed to death? I mean, the chat, if you can meme this, do it.
Yeah, I can just see it now. Just someone having a really super strong hand buzzer, giving him a handshake.
Put it there, pal.
Just Sonic short, just gives him the put it there, Robotnik.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of self-evident here of like his. Oh man, look how much he rages here. By the way, after it happens.
Well, he does this. He embarrasses him by spinning him around. This. And just proper like, you little sod.
Get that hedgehog. Get him.
Jesus, he's pissed.
Oh, here we go.
Is Uncle Chuck gonna be alright?
Listen real close now, Sonic. You gotta trust me on this, okay?
Okay.
Uncle Chuck's gonna be cool. It'll take some time, but he'll be just like he always was.
Really?
Serious.
Cool.
Sonic, we have to go.
In a sense,
That's where he gets the hope
cook
from.
up a plan. Think you're
makes
fast
this
enough
a
to
whole
help
lot
me
more
unload
sense.
some butts?
No problem.
Let's kick it.
Yeah.
I was doing solo missions when I was 10. Now I was doing it since I was 5, technically.
Oh yeah, I guess he did do this first time, and then.
A little bit. This is him with his.
But it's not solo. It's not solo.
Yeah, it's,
or is it solo? I don't know.
No, solo's totally on your own. I mean, he's literally doing it with his future self anyway, so this is just like he's got help.
Yeah, but doing it with yourself, that's still.
I'm still.
Speaking of which.
No, you beat yourself.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Brain aneurysm, insert Robotnik scream.
Wait, what happened to this place?
Remember they broke in. Remember they came in earlier and all the plots.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, that was a move in Sonic 3D Blast.
I The little spin, the little twirly
Go,
wheel.
kids, into the tunnel.
Oh, there we go.
I know it's you, Princess. You can't fool your own nanny. Rosie, I have to tell you something. What's coming? I can't explain now.
Again, this is her like already changing her fate here.
I can't explain now. Just promise me you'll never leave Knot Hole. Never? Dear, I do. Never. Please, Rosie. It is very, very important. All right, then. I promise.
They saved one of the family.
Don't you remember? Worker bots captured her in the Great Forest when we were kids. Robotnik roboticized her.
Yeah, but I thought we weren't supposed to mess with the space and time and stuff.
Couldn't help that one. Though.
Yes.
Too late.
I mean, this is
She
just
had
them
to.
thinking, screw the rules, I'm doing it for myself. That tends to happen in these stories. where it's
Oh
like,
man,
say screw.
he big mad.
Screw the canon.
We need a plan.
Is that like his
Mad.
Concentrate.
it's like Putin's mobile he's riding?
Oh, we had those ships earlier on in the episode. We
Not
watched.
the-
And they're out.
Here we go.
Where did they
Here we go.
materialize?
Probably back in this building, maybe in the future. Or maybe back in the island.
Where did Dulcie go? The start of the
Well,
episode.
they escaped with their mum. Yeah, escaped.
No. I mean, like, their Dulcie. The present Dulcie.
Oh, the ship.
She probably went home.
Oh, the ship's probably still on the
Or
island.
maybe still
She's probably
waiting
still
for
on the
them to
island waiting for
return. Yeah.
That's how long she's
that's
been
it.
waiting.
Oh, no time.
I mean, to be fair, it's time travel, so for her, it could
Probably
be
an
just a few
instant.
minutes. For them, you know.
Yeah.
Again.
I hate time travel.
There
so
and gone.
much.
There and back. He's big man.
I'm telling you, Sal. Blast into the old past was a total waste.
No, it wasn't. Was not. Was not.
Such child.
We have the original roboticizer
Oh, I
plans,
can
remember?
imagine.
Big deal. We still didn't stop.
I want to comment on the room. Like, it's such a cozy looking place. Imagine, like, remaking the whole thing, right? Making a 3D model of the room or whatever.
Yeah.
And just playing around
Bed.
with it.
I think I actually still have a bed asset somewhere that I made it
Just all
ages
the,
ago.
all the little wood bits, like the roof, the rafters. There's so much depth to
I
it.
think there's a model sheet of one of the interiors of one of these rooms somewhere flying around the web.
Should be.
It's so nice.
No, it wasn't.
So cozy.
Was not.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
I
a little
I could work
have
on
the original
video
roboticizer
game collection.
plans, remember?
Yeah, well, that's a personal
We still
PC,
ain't stopped,
so.
wasn't it? But we came close.
Sal, this ain't horseshoes.
Sonic, we'll keep trying until we do beat him. Right?
Right. As you.
Video game
Yeah,
logic.
there we go.
Rosie's looking for you.
Rosie?
Yeah. She
Here we
cooks
go.
some really cool dinner.
You mean Rosie the nanny is here?
Sure she's here, Sonic. She's always been here. What'd you think?
But how did she? I mean, how did we? Well, I mean, what? Who? Man, I don't get it.
Never mind, Sonic. I'll explain it to you sometime. In the future.
Oh, don't start, Sal. I'm getting another headache.
Well, that's another thing,
That
too.
is.
Yeah, if they did change history like that,
You saved a life.
hopefully Dulcie was still there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
We
she's
probably-
fine. I think she's fine. It's Rosie that's saved in this timeline now. I think that's
Yeah,
the
but
main
if
thing.
it's like things completely changed, then what? Man, why do I taste?
It's one of those things like when you change history, you create an
Why-
alternate reality that is different from where you left, and even then, it's like most of it can be the same with one change.
Which means
So.
Dulcie would never be there. And this other thing, and then why do I taste copper?
Yeah. No, I just want. Where's Manic?
I just love the fact Sonic's just so I have no idea any of this stuff.
He's walking out the door
Stuff
right
to
now.
me.
He's like, I'm done.
I'm tasting copper. You got any ice cream,
Sure.
mate?
Hey.
But that's it.
No.
So, what'd y'all think? Freaking banger
Like I
episode,
said,
man.
I think it's a solid two-parter for.
Yeah, that deserves a cheer right there.
An easy 4 stars, definitely. Definitely
Yes,
one of
sir.
the top 5 of all the episodes
Show.
in this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably number 3, I'd say.
Like I said,
but
especially for a time travel story, because like I said, you do have to like figure out what are the rules, how you're going to tell it to the audience. And I think it does it really well. Like you get a grip of what they're doing, what they're setting, obviously what the stakes are, and how things could be changed for better and worse. And it's like it does it really well in these two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
But,
man.
yeah, just don't go too deep into the time travel mechanics.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If you really analyzed it to death, you probably could break it. I mean, all time travel stories are like
That's
that.
already
I mean,
broken.
people. Yeah, I mean, to put it this way, like I remember in Avengers Endgame, they list off a bunch of like, well, these movies say that and that and that, and then Scientology says, well, that's not it. And then you have what was it? Ant-Man basically saying Back to the Future's full of bullshit. Which I wonder how many people were pissed off with that. I mean, I'm surprised people were just livid because it's like, how dare you say that?
Well, I mean, and the same thing applies to sort of this story as well. At the very least, they keep it fairly vague. I mean, apart from obviously the minor changes in history, everything still seems to play out relatively how it did do in the original timeline. Like we had the main points. Robotnik committed the coup, destroyed Robotropolis, roboticized most of the citizens.
A lot of the citizens, the king's gone. So it's like, again, it keeps all the events still happen. It's like there might have been minor changes, but the event still happened anyway.
Yeah, and in a way, this episode exists mainly just to show what the hell happened, effectively. You know, like how did Mobius become taken over by this overweight, tyrant, dictator and such, and basically what's how they're gonna, what they have been doing for all these for 10 years.
What are the wink in the armor could they find? Because the whole point was like the part one, it's like we're so unmatched by this guy because he's got all these resources. What the hell are we gonna do? So it's kind of like, well, there is this agenda to maybe get a.
It's basically like it's kind of like the Ewoks thing in Star Wars. It's wood trying to trample metal.
Yeah,
at the end of the
it's
day.
sort of nature versus technology, effectively, than using the natural world against machinery.
Exactly, an environmental message that's actually pretty good.
Again, this was the 90s where environmentalism was not subtle.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably carry on. I mean, how many more
but
episodes are we doing tonight, by the way?
We got one more.
Oh, one more. Okay.
Yeah.
One more.
But I mean, going back to this, there's so much to pull from it. Yeah, I could be talking about it forever. There was something I was gonna say. Now's the time. This basically has most of the material we'd be pulling from. Like people, if you go back in the stream, you'll see how we were freaking out at what we were finding out, the ideas we were coming up with.
Yeah.
So much good to pull from it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, even the stuff we've tried to come up with for this project, a lot of it still can work. Because again, we were chatting about like how, where was the king before Treading the Void and stuff. And it's like there is wiggle room to work with. You can, work with some elements, maybe change a lot of things, but generally, most of it is fairly consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of also followed the same philosophy as like they didn't accomplish exactly what they wanted. There was kind of a loss. They kind of failed in a way, but they also gained something good from it that they didn't expect.
Yeah.
They didn't expect to go back and get the roboticizer plans, like the straight up.
No, that was like just a lucky thing while they were there. It was like they were able to get the whole thing when it was still in its.
So even going back in time, when you think you know what happens, they were unexpected. They were surprised with something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool.
Also on a subtler note, I'm starting to notice with this series is that you definitely are starting to win, but very, very subtly. Like the first one with Uncle Chuck being revived, that's one win. Here, in this episode, there's technically 2 wins. They didn't set out to what they want to do, but they did have 2 wins. One, they had the full original roboticizer plans, and 2, they saved Rosie from roboticization.
Yep.
So that's 2 wins. And there's just more extra wins here and there. So there is quite a nice little...
I mean,
now they're on the way to...
obviously...
Yeah, they're on the way to find the other freedom fighter groups. Now they know about that.
Yeah, there's that as well. So there's definitely
everything is building,
rising in numbers. Yeah.
Yes, there is. It's gradually building in their favor. There's more and more little victories they can build up to a big one.
Yeah,
it's so good. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and. I mean, anybody else have anything to say about it? Maybe Fox or Manic?
What? I'm here.
What'd you think of it, Manic?
I loved it. I was locked into it, eating ice cream that my.
Oh, that's cool. So you said you
Well, there
never
you
saw
go,
that
we know
before,
it's
huh?
his job.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying we know it's in his
That
job.
cool.
If it's,
I only watched the first season complete. That
Mm.
was it. And then I guess I forgot that second season was a thing, and like I just never watched it. And this is now different now that I'm watching it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, what a jump in quality to that episode there. I mean, the continuity errors, of course, yeah, but that's any kind of early '90s children's cartoon.
Yeah,
on
like I
Saturday
said, the
mornings.
animation. I will say this one's a little bit more. There's nicer stuff here. I mean, so like I said, I think when we get to Dulcie, there's a lot of like hiccups in the animation places.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
And then one comment that I would kind of throw into the mix here is, I've always loved, well, again, the intro to the cartoon. Like, what do you call it? The theme, the intro bit.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Just the
At the
opening,
beginning
I
of a
guess.
show. What's that called?
Like opening or intro.
Yeah, the
Opening intro. Yeah.
This idea of like Sonic hustling his biscuits to get to the capital.
The folks, yeah.
Yeah, and then he turns back and points out danger is coming. And I've always wondered, like, was Sonic maybe potentially the one that led them to that spot? And like Uncle Chuck is obviously there and stuff. And then these two episodes kind of not ruin that opening, but like,
but it's kind
completely
of
different
setting the
canon.
groundwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the intro is meant to tell you everything about the setting of the show, the stakes. You know, that's kind of an intro. It's like a microcosm of what happened, rather than this is actually the full context.
Yeah, and you can wrap the intro with that type of explanation, but there's a part of me that kind of misses the idea of Sonic like realizing there's danger, and then being the one to like try to get to
Robotropolis.
Yeah. Early enough, and maybe doesn't get there soon enough due to some sort of like mistake, or like wasn't fast enough because he wasn't good enough at the time. I don't know. There was always like this part of me that really loved him just booking it to get there in time, but doesn't quite get there in time for.
It could have been him. It could have been him from the future, like we just saw. He didn't arrive at the right time.
Right.
No,
I mean,
they didn't make
again,
it.
it gives you the point about the show. Obviously, it's like it's starring this dude. Here's the world. Here's the stakes. Everything you need to know, kind of about the show before you watch it, type deal.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is there's that story in the intro that I wish I could hear more about.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, we're gonna skip Fed Up with Antoine. We're gonna go right to Dulcie's.
Man.
There'll come a time. I think there'll come a time.
Yeah.
I mean, as dumb as it was, I actually kind of enjoyed it. Probably more so than No Brainer.
Well,
I just said that.
if y'all stay tuned,
yes.
maybe
That's all we'll say. Yeah. But anyway,
maybe
last episode for the night.
Maybe stay tuned for part 4. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
But for now, let's move on to Dulcie.
Just learn about that.
Ellie and Ben Hurst again.
Oh yeah.
I think Ben Hurst worked on all the episodes in this series.
He's written the most of season 2. He definitely had, I think, the most writing credits.
I guess the word Ben just means good luck for the show. Just saying.
Good Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, this one opens with like this whole like them setting up like something's about to go on, so they're all getting in position, making sure everything's on the go.
Yeah, I don't remember much of this one actually.
Yeah, like I said, we watched
how
this
much.
last night, so, yeah.
It's cool to see how much Uncle Chuck is involved.
Yeah.
Aren't his focus episode.
Yeah.
So they carry that over pretty well.
Yeah, but like I said, he's very much part of the crew. Very much, he's pretty much part of them, like as the guy inside, effectively.
Cut out the chocolate.
Perimeter sweep report.
Hey.
They're cooking coffee.
Now this thing, look at this lockpick.
He just tapped
It
it.
didn't go in. It doesn't even go in. But oh yeah, coming up soon, we're going to see Robotnik in his nightgown. This is the first and only time we ever see him in like outside of his regular outfit, more or less.
Miserable hedgehog. I'm sorry to wake you, sir, but we have a hedgehog.
See, statues of himself.
Look at that
Image and statue of
painting.
himself. Narcissist.
What is
There
bro
he is.
sleeping on a
It's his-
bottle cap?
That armor, that must be like his military PJs. He's like Antoine, he has like military PJs.
Well, just saying the both egomaniacs. Yeah.
Those hoverbots kind of remind me of Bucky O'Hare's ship, the Righteous Indignation.
Oh yeah, the Righteous Indignation. Yeah, God, that was going back a few years.
Look at his
robe.
Yeah, full nightgown. I was going to say full nightgown. I remember there was I think a while back eBay had like a character sheet drawing of this, and I think one of them actually showed off one of his foot was mechanical, which is kind of odd. It's like, okay, so
Got a cap
showing
too.
the finished episode.
Yeah, those look exactly like the freaking Righteous Indignation. That's crazy.
I mean, that one's got like, isn't it got like 3 guns in one in the front? Oh, this thing.
Yeah, it's got the
spin.
turret up front with windows.
Yeah.
And it's got another like what do you call it? Engine pod on the top, like a fin.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going.
Doesn't Cree Summer return like in a very recent Sonic show, Sonic Boom?
I don't know actually.
Isn't she Sticks the Badger?
No, that's a different actress. It's Nick Futterman. Different actress.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Yo, Robotnik. Cool jammies.
Even he knows the styling.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 coming on. Like this was in No Brainer as well. Like they had the glass like on top of it. It's very cartoony. It's got like a.
You notice that Pat Lee's working on this one too.
From here, it is splendid. What's this?
What?
Here we go. Here's the freezing thing again.
That's right.
Accelerate your breath.
Oh no, we've been Listerined.
Something I was going to bring up as well. Like the last few episodes.
Why is she making an engine sound?
Yeah, I know.
Do you really want to know how she makes that sound?
Oh, never mind.
No,
Don't
it's
go
a
there.
gag. It's like it's such a cartoony thing to do. Like someone's falling out of the sky, put an engine thing falling out of the sky effect.
I know what he was gonna say.
I think the one that I remember hearing the most is like a Luftwaffe plane flying down. You know the. You know, just...
So yeah, I think I know that one. Yeah. Yeah. It's, I was just going to point out, actually, I think in these episodes going forwards, Buddy now has an iris. I think even in the Blast of the Past they gave him. Yeah.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah. There's a video. That's video editing there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just looking at her new design, Dalty's new design in the comics. Where can I post this? I don't know if I'm allowed to post it or anything.
Probably in our Discord somewhere. Yeah, in the
Live chat?
or something.
Yeah, like,
there.
here's her design.
So here we go. Here's a robot-sized
there it is.
dragon.
Whoa.
Like I said, this is supposed to be at a mine, so this is like they use them somewhere else, like label work, I guess.
Damn.
What we always
And as I said, they're trying to read its mind basically to about.
Oh.
Actually, this is how I
We
remember
look for
him running off and
weakness.
saying this. I always remember that as a kid as well. There's just certain lines and moments I remember as a kid that just stuck with me for whatever reason.
I can hear it.
But just like as Chuck's running off, you
Oh, I
know,
know.
and he's just saying, "Oh, I don't like this." It's the way he says it.
Yeah. Wow.
He's one of the best actors in this.
Ghost comes jamming in, and freeze dry Snively and Robotnik with one very cool blast.
Well, this gets sort of paid off in Nee's business because you know she can't land properly, so she's always scraping on her either her legs or belly.
Yeah.
So this gets a payoff at the end.
Now, if only I had a new pair of knees. Those landings are killing me.
What's up?
Where's the glow about?
Disco.
I know.
Afro.
I know. I don't know why.
What the hell?
Yeah, he had that in there with the, you know, when Manic was having his coughing fit, you know.
I don't know. I've been having these really.
Yeah, for some reason,
there's
Rhodes
that
has got
track
a good
again.
drum machine in his workshop for whatever reason.
Y'all just need a nap. It's been a long day.
Maybe it's a hangover from the first episode, you know, where he and Sonic were like practicing.
Oh, they're all
hand
the
equipment.
musical robots.
He'd be the drummer. Like he's basically the man. Or Manic.
He took parts of what he had on that space station.
You can hear the track
Yeah.
really well there.
Upside down.
You don't get to sleep.
Yeah, so watch this. You can see Sally's in like a nightgown. The next shot.
Make a whole new character model for that. It's got her own model sheet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you even need that? You got fur.
I don't know. It's cold. Just,
Where'd Dulcie go?
yeah.
I don't like this, Sonic. There she is.
Mondo, leave her. Leave it for dogs.
Hey, look at that. When she goes into the room, she becomes like a
I
full-on
know
shadow.
she's like, yeah. Love that.
She did the ET thing. I don't know.
Yes, like the silhouette over the moon.
You're not still shot into her lines, by the way.
No,
Sky.
not really. No.
Transmit coordinates. Vector on patrols to the area. Bring the dragon in.
Yeah, he doesn't move, but he just has
Breathe through his teeth.
Yeah. Something else I noticed in this episode, or like her character's like she's got like these little wings on the back of her legs. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like these dragons seem to have it as a thing.
She doesn't even know they have her.
Just rip her apart.
Oh gosh.
I mean, to be fair, she's a lot stronger than those things. I think she would easily break them.
Oh, alright, fair enough. She wouldn't be able to be quartered.
No, she would rip the other guys in half. That's what would happen.
Ooh, he's got a little.
Yeah, look the wing,
Laser.
little wing and the
That's cool.
leg floating there.
I was talking about the little laser
You have
Sonic had.
I think I remember actually 3D modeling a dragon for. Actually, it was back in uni. I don't suppose you remember that, Nick. Back in the first year of uni, when we tried, or was it second year, when we try out ZBrush and they just told us to design like a dragon.
Yeah, I think it's something like the second year, maybe. I think that's when they're asking you to do that.
Yeah, I've still got the
Why does he need to whistle?
turnaround of that of mine. I'll send it to you on DM.
All right. Oh yeah, this new ability. This is another ability she has, where she burps smog out.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it comes out of her ears. Like, I think it's coming out of her ears.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. No wonder I don't
random.
remember this.
Come to Dragon's Nest. Come to Dragon's Nest.
Dragon's nest?
It's where all the lady dragons go.
Nicole, access
There you go.
dragon behavior. Emphasis on migration. Searching Sally. One area found. Onset of migrational pattern behavior
Tuesday.
during adolescence.
Onset of what? During who?
Display, Nicole. During adolescence.
Oh, this is somewhat the beginning of Sonic's frustration of asking Nicole to speak English, like speak normal terms.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back to the past.
Draws them to dragons.
Yeah, but I was saying when we get to the void, you know, that basically comes full fruition.
Also, does that sort of face on that cliff side look a bit Robotnik-ish?
No, it's a bit.
You see it in a minute.
Like two tusks. Yeah, it's got like two tusks.
So we got some.
The mustache.
I'm just trying to listen to the lore here.
Sorry.
Yeah, here we go.
It's okay.
Dragons enter
Exposition.
a trance-like state, which draws them to their nesting ground. Although only adult dragons lay eggs, adolescents have survival patterning, which draws them to Dragon's Nest. And
No, wait a sonic second. Can we do this in English?
Dulcie has dreams
And that's a face.
that tell her to go to Dragon's Nest, their nesting place.
Got it.
May I continue? Please. Dragon's Nest is located in Deep Canyon, which is the
Nesting area where adult females lay their eggs.
Oh, Dragon's Nest. Of course, that's where the dragon was headed. The very cradle of their civilization. I think it's time for the cradle to fall. Ready my command ship, Snively.
Time to make scrambled.
I like his office. Look at that.
Yeah, he's got a little
Filing
I mean,
cabinets.
it's like a workplace office, you would see.
Almost kind of has like a Five Nights at Freddy vibe. That's how it's set up.
He should have Freddy Fazbear.
Five Nights at Chuck's.
Monitor dreams and frequencies, generating
Chucky's.
frequency-sensitive holograms.
Yeah, someone Nicole can sing to the head of people now. This seems to be a thing she could do.
Now more right wing, Dulcie.
Okay, Mom.
Good girl. Good girl. Now ease
No way those little wings could keep its fat little body off the ground.
Wonderful.
That's cute. Leave it.
Good, Dulcie. Very, very good.
I don't like it, Mom. All my
I'm
friends.
not really sure why they have like the ring through the noses. That seems to be a trait as a thing.
It's like, I guess, something they wear, their attire.
Yeah.
Piercings.
Only thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because there's a character later on, she's got rings as well, and like one of them's in a horn.
Maybe it's a mark from enslavement during the Great War.
Who knows?
Oh, I'm just thinking too much about it.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta go.
Hey, we all gotta go sometime. Just chill a minute.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
By saying that,
I think he
we're
means
having
like go to
diarrhea.
the toilet. Yeah, go to the
Yeah, I
toilet.
know.
I think that's what he was referring.
Yeah, if I need a loo like that, I wouldn't be chill.
Well, you would break through the wall, wouldn't you? Just to, like,
Yeah,
out
I
of the
just
way.
go supersonic and just go right for the door.
To Dragon's Nest.
Oh yeah, this new like different ship they have. A few episodes this thing.
Oh, yeah. That's the same thing that disappears. Or do they all do
Yeah, it's the
that?
same one like Sorry Ned Sonic's Nightmare. It has the ability to camouflage itself.
Better slap me some power, Sal.
Oh, yeah.
Just and bust time.
Oh, the sound design was
Like-
really good on that.
He broke the sound barrier 5 times, which means he went hypersonic.
Whoa, Mondo's huge. Where to?
The top.
Why did I know that? Grab your socks. We're hitting the rocks.
Oh no! Sonic!
That spoiler alert. it's
God,
not
they
Dulcie.
hung her.
Yeah, no, spoiler alert. That's not Dulcie. He's got
Yeah,
captured.
yeah, we know. Yeah, I know.
Sal,
Yeah.
we're too late.
Go after her then.
Dang. You're telling me that thing's faster than you?
Dulcie? No way.
What? Now, that would get him going.
Oh, this is good. Like they just confirmed like. It's
Oh,
like,
he
yeah,
just-
Not ours, so we don't
high
care.
five each other.
Wait a minute, she
High
just...
five each other for knowing that. Yeah, that's it.
She landed perfectly.
It's
Instincts. That's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Is this my
You can
egg?
see a bit of the scuff on the knees actually. You see like the mud's already taking effect.
I was just kidding, okay?
Son of a cow.
I got it.
Yo, Dolph, whose is that?
How do I know? I don't even know how I got here.
It can't be yours, Dulcie. You're too young. That other dragon?
What is the dragon? Whoa! Okay, Ma. I got it now.
Dulcie, I'm sorry, but we can't stay here. Robotnik captured the mother, and I think he's still looking for you.
But when the egg hatches, the baby's gonna need her milk.
Well, how long?
You can't
Dragons
give
suck.
that.
No, I think well, presumably milk any. I don't know how they get their milk in that hole really. If they have cows in this universe.
I suppose they are kind of a mix of many things. These dragons, you know, like
Hey, there's a ring. She's got a ring in for a horn.
kangaroos, cows. So yeah, so
I hope you're right.
That line always confused me. It just says that there's more dragons. I can feel them. It's like, okay.
They gotta be there.
I thought this was you, but
Oh, that was a nice, like, freeze frame pose.
Yeah, that was a,
That's one that they could really focus on drawing, so that was really neat.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
Boom.
this was you, but
Look at that.
I was
That's cool.
mistaken. This one remains free, and she has the powers. Now, how do I find her?
Even if I knew Robotnik, I would never tell you.
She ends up crying at the end of the scene.
Send her to the roboticizer.
Oh, man. Yep.
it's also confirmed that other dragons apart from Dulcie can speak. Because in like the last episode, all they can do is
We
just
saw her just like, yeah, we just saw her like murmuring all the noise. Yeah. I think she could speak. It was just didn't want to say it in front of a bunch of storming robots.
Well, a 3 for 1.
Plus the other one was gagged, so all she could do is just steam
Angry.
egg.
Yeah.
I want them alive and well.
In front of a truck, this shit. It's got that kind of that front of a semi-truck.
It's a big rig, a big bot.
The big rig of the
big rig bot.
big rig of the Sonic, the SATM universe.
The rig bot.
This is pretty good. This is actually a few times to see Dulcie actually doing something really useful. Just how she weaves in for this whole thing.
He's not getting this egg. No way.
Probably the closest we'll get to a Sonic and Spyro crossover.
Spyro wasn't even a thing back in '94.
No, you're right. I could fit through that.
Target off radar, sir. Then find it. The dragon can't just disappear.
Hang on, Sally. We're going home.
Cool.
Well, having to be that person to hold it down is probably the nightmare of a job to do.
Just never get Antoine to do it.
Well.
You made a perfect landing.
Sure. I was carrying an egg.
Cool.
So what happens if it hatches? Bunny, just make sure it doesn't fly.
Yeah, leave Bunny to
Yeah,
look after this
sure.
egg.
Yeah, that's really gonna warm it with your metal eggs.
Oh, well, to be fair, like, even then, like, look at this. This is what she's gonna deal with.
I mean, suppose Road would be too heavy. Antoine's just Antoine, and Tails is
I
too
think he
young.
needs a motherly touch. He needs a motherly touch, I think that's the idea.
Well, half and half.
He's moving her to the dragon roboticizer.
Well, where's that?
He'll take this route. I'll set up right here.
How much time?
10 minutes.
Hey, 10 minutes. That's as long as you get in a Sonic level.
Yeah.
Patience, Snively. They'll be here.
The fact they're doing this, like, solely, they know he's coming, so they're just literally taking extra precaution of, like, oh, he's gonna pop up at some point. It's the first time we see blue fire, I think, in this one.
Oh yeah.
From the mouth. So fire from the mouth.
Yeah. Ice through the nose, and then
ice.
smoke through the ears. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
At least she knows. I mean, she's pretty handy of, like, taking them out.
Oh, yeah,
She's
there you
possible.
go.
Like, nope.
Zap.
Swat's Nice work, Dulcie. Good luck. You too.
Oh my gosh. That spark they made with that high five.
Yeah, no,
The hedgehog
Hey.
Let's give him a finger.
Oh, wait, that's
It's like an OVA.
That's a screenshot somewhere.
Yeah, well, he puts those goggles on. Look at that's a face.
Yeah.
Dragon porn.
VR. VR, kids. I was just gonna say, like, he puts them on just as soon as something whacks him, so that's gonna give him, like, ah!
That's profile picture right there. Wow.
Oh, God.
Aneurysm.
Oh, there we go. Power ring. He did that so
You know, some of
slowly.
these SWAT bots have got, like, sort of glue gum backpacks on in this scene.
2 and 3, stand by.
See?
Yo, Robotnik, give it your best shot.
Right there is perfect.
Hey, you know what? I didn't even, like, reference this episode when having Boost do the line, but that's exactly what he says in the trailer. Sonic Act 2.
Yeah.
Yo, Robotnik, give it your best shot.
Right there.
Says it the same way.
I mean, it's said differently for the trailer anyway, so.
Oh, well, I mean...
That will be good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's like, it maybe indirect, maybe
Oh, I mean,
you
I
had it in the back of
wasn't...
your brain, or maybe. Yeah,
Subconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just something you would
Yeah,
say.
like that poor lad. Just, this is my life now, frozen forever.
I was frozen today.
Oh, the whole engine. Oh, wait, okay, I thought that was the engine.
Yeah, he pulls
the
ties in the
Cineworld
back.
ad.
Why is he just standing there, Snively?
That's why, son.
How's that work? I know.
Someone else is in it, yeah. Nice.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Next time you won't have that.
Oh, kill him.
Sonic, let's go.
Come on, don't just leave him.
I know, it's, as always, you have the right time to end the villain and then you don't.
Looks less like an egg, more like a cocoon.
It won't be long now.
Yeah, literally, within 2 seconds.
Yeah, it breaks. There
Oh my gosh.
you go.
She's so cute. She's a protector. The fate of all dragons rests on her and the other protector, Dulcie.
Oh!
Thank you all.
Okay. Alright. That kind of goes in line with what I was wanting to do with Dulcie. Is to, yeah, she, take her off the screen, but have a reason for that.
Yeah, what's she doing at this point?
She's got bigger fish to fry. She had to leave the freedom fighter groups to go back to Dragon's Nest to be their protector, their leader.
I mean, I'm assuming that child
that
there
happened
would
with
have grown up as well, so...
possibly. I mean, I don't know how fast they grow, but it would have been 2 years since the end of Doomsday, right?
Yeah, but presumably, yeah.
So that's where Dulcie is. That's why she's not showing up. At least
initially, yeah.
Yeah, at least not initially. But yeah, because she had to go fulfill this role. So I'm glad that this. I didn't know that before. That gave me confirmation. That's good.
The other protector
Is her.
Dulcie.
Okay.
Thank you all. We won't forget you.
Oh, you're so welcome, but don't you want to rest?
No, Sally, it's too dangerous here. I know a place where even Robotnik won't find us. Dulcie, your mother would be proud. We'll meet again. You'll know the time.
Good luck.
There you go, there's a... You told me use. And I like this. This is a nice
made you a little
cap.
something.
Present, Dulcie.
I like this cap up to our whole knees business.
Open it. Knee pads. I thought maybe you could use them.
Thanks, Rotor. Purple's my favorite color.
Well, it was either that or carpet the meadow.
Oh, so like just mud.
Yeah, well, basically just turn the entire entire forest into. Just
It wasn't enough for it to trip it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, another so-so episode, I would say, but it had, information on the dragons at least, a little more about it, which is good.
Yeah, the dragons were a cool addition. Which I'm actually surprised, like, they didn't really... I'm surprised that even in the game, if those, they never introduced... or did they? Did they introduce dragon characters?
Well, funny enough, recently in Superstars, they introduced Trip the Sungazer, who superform is a dragon. So that's a thing they've recently done.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I mean, she looks like a chameleon lizard creature initially, and like I said, superform is she's just a dragon. It's like, here you go, play a dragon. Why not?
Oh, sick. Yeah. I need to play that.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I said everything I needed to about it. Definitely the best one out of any of these that we watched today was definitely Blast of the Past.
That's yeah.
By far.
I mean, that's definitely the high standard. A lot of people say their personal favorite tends to be that. I mean, I'm sort of torn between that and Doomsday Project, like, in terms of my personal favorite episodes of the show.
Definitely in my top 3, I think. Like...
Oh, it's definitely up there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still a good one. They're good. They're a good two-parters. Like I said, it's the Doomsday for me. Just nudges it in my personal favorite, but that's a little bit.
Yeah. But for this episode though, it was. I mean, yeah, it was cool as it still continued on. With the continuity with Chuck still being there and acting behind the scenes. Dulcie definitely got some good action despite her predicament. And again, the lore with the dragons, is a nice sort of. Sadly, in the official series, it doesn't really go anywhere. But it's still kind of cool that Mobius has like a race of dragons and.
It's kind of a thing. It's funny because even throughout the entire series, the ones we're not watching, there's lots of things where like Mobius just has so many different things going around there. There's all these different like races and things and mythical things. It's very mythical, their world. There's kind of, we've said before, magic is a thing in this universe.
Yeah.
And it's sort of that dichotomy of nature, technology, and magic sort of all being infused into this one show.
Yeah. And hey, Dulcie, like she, despite her voice, she's actually a legit cool character. All those cool powers she has, like ice breath.
Yeah, I didn't even know
breath.
she breathed fire. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Well, just saying, if you're going to dragon, it's like, well, what are you going to do? We're not going to make it breathe fire because that's too obvious. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anybody else?
Fox? Manny?
I'm here. Sorry, I'm munching on more snacks.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any like conclusion thoughts, whatever the word is.
So
yeah, just your final thoughts, like this episode in general. What did you think?
You don't have to have anything.
All right.
But,
no.
Yeah.
And I will say definitely, like, you can see in, like, as I said before, in this season, there's definitely the much more sense of just them building little bits to throw this big guy. Obviously, there's definitely a sense of like things are building up slowly for them to actually do something against Robotnik.
They're getting closer. Yeah.
Can I also do final thoughts on this stream as a whole?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I will say this has definitely been one of our more entertaining streams.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back.
For one thing, all of us are pretty much here, and
I nearly died of ice cream.
yeah.
Indeed, that's the highlight of tonight.
Just like not just ice cream, but also bottle openers. just
the corks.
Exactly.
I really want to see if we get boosts for Encino on this as well. We haven't had them yet.
It would be kind of cool to get everyone for the last.
Yeah, I definitely want to see if we can do that. We're gonna make that mandatory.
That's gonna be interesting next time because again, we've got some big episodes coming next time because those are some big stuff going to happen.
When is the next one?
It'll be Tuesday.
Well, okay.
Or we can push to Saturday.
Saturday might be a bit. I might be busy on. Saturday. Depends on what time you'd be starting. But
like 10 a.m.
10
my
a.m.
time.
Right. Okay. So that would 10 a.m. for us. That'd be.
It'd be 4. It'd be 4 over here again, wouldn't it?
Ah, okay. So it'd be quite an early start. Okay. Right.
Either or.
Might be a bit of a stretch, but I'll try and make it.
Okay. See, I'd like to try to get everybody. That'd be good.
Oh, I lied. I am busy also next Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Tuesday?
Yeah, you don't have to change anything for me. Both Tuesday, I work Tuesday nights.
Okay.
And then just next week, Saturday morning, I have a shift as well. That I can't get out of.
Oh, okay. Like Tuesday at 6 p.m. or is it later?
For me, no, I work. It's like an afternoon into the night shift. It's a 12-hour. It's basically a 12-hour day.
Dang.
I won't be home until 9 p.m. my time.
Oh, gotcha.
Which I think is 11 o'clock Central.
But either way, I mean,
you guys don't need me there though. I might. I'll probably just open the chat while I'm doing work.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I was just going to say, how did you feel about this stream, Fox? I mean, like I said, the music for season 2. Like I said, how do you feel about it in general?
The music. Well, it's tough to hear the audio, like to hear the music in the background.
Yeah,
through my TV.
For here. Yeah.
A, the audio's coming through the camera. B, all the talking and like thinking that I'm doing one with the plot and stuff. But yeah, I would just go back to every time I would expect to hear, you know, the Sonic theme or some really like more classic orchestral tracks from season 1.
It's just not there.
Just the dance stuff. It was like, why did we drop the classic?
I mean, it's still in there in some places. Like, not everything is like that. Like the opening of Game Guy, it's still got that very early feel to it, the orchestra feel to it.
Right. Yeah.
I imagine for Act 2, for example, we could do a best of both worlds type thing. You know, still keep, or we can have them mostly separated. Kind of use.
I think the themes you can totally orchestrate again, because I think there's a lot of themes in season 2 that can be redone orchestrated.
Yeah. And I'm really just specifically talking about the moments where it turns into like action. I want to say action music, but it's more just, I don't know, just like I want to say electronic dance music almost.
Yeah.
It's just
it doesn't hit the same way.
Yeah.
Look, it's fine in other places when we're like, you know, it's the process of getting the action done, but then the climax of the action has to be that theme, you know.
Right. Yep. And you can, like you were saying, you can take some ideas, musical motifs from season 2 and just reorchestrate them or whatever. And I'm not trying to throw the baby out with the bathwater here. There's tons of good orchestral stuff also in season 2, but I just there's too much. It's almost like cognitive dissonance. There's this musical dissonance that I experience when I'm watching season 2, where it's like I expect that orchestral, grand, epic storytelling through music.
And the founding to it,
yeah,
and then just goes to this weird.
I mean, it's funny because there is kind of I would definitely say season 2. There's a bit more like choir. Like they have like what sounds like a choir in some tunes, especially the dun 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 dun.
And also the chorus used in the power rings. You know.
Oh yeah, when it like crescendos, the whole thing.
But I will say though, if I might, you know, like there's more electronic sort of type music going there, you know, that. But to be honest, I kind of welcome it because it's in a way kind of more like the games, and I love the video game soundtrack, and to a degree, I kind of like they're introducing a bit more of that type of music. And obviously, it doesn't have the same scale as like the season 1's more orchestral theme, but I don't know, it's a nice blend.
And that's why I think if you did it right, you could work the two together.
Yeah, I think so as well.
There is a way of doing it. I mean, people do remixes of songs where they take classical music or add a techno beat, or vice versa. So it is possible. It's totally possible.
Are we talking about fusing video game music with cartoon?
Well, basically, we're talking about
in general,
season 1 in this cartoon was more orchestral, and then a lot of the action here in season 2 is a lot of electronic beat.
It's kind of like a techno thing in the background, like
and then you have like little quick strings like that, you know. And I'm just saying, like, well, you could put the two together if you're smart about it.
It's definitely possible.
There's a way.
Yeah,
there is a way.
There's
it's just how
a
you
way.
do it. There is
always a way. But yeah, I guess that is a good place to stop, I guess, unless people have anything else. That was part 3. I think the next episodes we're going to do, I guess we'll just go with Tuesday.
We'll go with Tuesday, we'll see.
I kind of
Tuesday works fine for me.
What about Saturday? How does Saturday sound?
I mean, just time-wise, it just depends on your timings, man. Because like I said, if it's in
like 10 a.m.
afternoon, evening, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should be able to work around either way, to be honest.
Because what I'm thinking about now is like the people available on the weekend, like viewers. You know, like because this is like the final. It's the finale of the show, right?
Yeah.
supposed to be spectacular, so I'm like, well, maybe we'll have more people available in the audience, you know, on a Saturday morning. And it makes sense, right? Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. Listen, people won't be watching us probably when they should be doing their work, you know, like, so we're not going to be distracting them from, like,
that's
their
true.
duties.
So we might, and it'll give me time to get this thumbnail done as well.
Yeah, well, we got something special for you folks. Come part 4, you got a nice little thumbnail to go with.
Oh yeah.
We'll make it a special thing. We may go back and see some joke episodes, maybe. And just to have fun.
I think there is merit in some of the.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, if we do make a video for a laugh, hopefully it isn't lethal like Manic's laugh. So,
Oh my!
As funny as it would be, we don't want to be killing no one.
Yeah.
No. Like we do. I mean,
Hey.
that was in.
I heard that.
But so I think let's see. Next time we'll call it Saturday then.
Saturday?
We're gonna do all right. Things get immediately crazy. We start with the Void, where we meet Nagus.
Yeah, indeed, the Void. Yeah,
Cry of the Wolf.
Introduction of Nagus, the wizard.
We've got Cry of the Wolf. We've got Lupe, Druid Henge,
and Spyhog.
Yep.
And then the Doomsday.
Doomsday.
So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big part.
Final battle.
Yep. So I guess we can go ahead and end it here. So my name is Evan Stout. Once again, I'm the director for this little project, a little pitch project for Sonic the Hedgehog Act 2, which is a loose continuation of the original cartoon that we're looking at, Sonic the Hedgehog by DIC Entertainment. Just trying to get something presentable together to show around, maybe at Sega, and see what happens. And I guess we can go down the line.
Alright. I'm Benzamore97, 3D artist and effects artist. You can find me on my own YouTube channel. I also have a Blue Sky. I also have a Instagram account where I do like my own art pieces on commission. I usually work at you can usually find me on another YouTube channel, Headphones UK, and I work on comic dubs for that. I hop around here in a bit, and I am the 3D artist for this. And since I'm a Sonic fan myself, it just seemed the right sort of project for me.
Nice.
So I'll go next. Once again, I'm WormsT17, co-director, working with on this project. Also, I'm a video editor, sound editor, also animator. My handles are on both YouTube, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Particularly, a little shout out, if you go to my YouTube page, you can see I've done a trilogy of Lego themed animation video game warp cycles. So check me out there and check me out for this project.
Yes, sir.
Fox Shadow, doing the music. Love working on orchestral stuff. I'm doing the music. Boom.
Boom. And
Short
of
to the
course,
point. I like it.
the big finale. Drum roll, please. No. It's me, Manic, drummer, guitar player for this project. Again, my goal is to bring back the 90s sound of rock with my big, gigantic amplifiers. Especially drums inspired by more of the video game versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, Adventure 2 and stuff. You can catch me on YouTube at Manic Underground. Twitter and all the other platforms I am changing, so they're under construction at the moment. But when I do get that back up and running, I'll throw some more links.
Nice. And you said you were going to maybe talk about streaming soon, huh?
Yes, I'm going to try to make an attempt to do a daily drum stream.
Oh, wow.
And
Don't
so
burn yourself out.
Well, it's only 3 hours a stream a day. And before I start doing that, I want to get the drum kit up and in mechanical order, so I can start beating the heck out of it for entertainment. You're gonna see a lot of stick breaking, me screaming, yelling, It's gonna be really funny, so stay tuned. I'll keep update on that.
And are you doing this on your Twitch?
Yes, this is gonna be on Twitch.
Go ahead and put that link in the chat so people can follow.
Alrighty. My Twitch would be at. Twitch broken. Hold on.
Oh.
There we go. My Twitch is at Manic the Musician #1. It's on the chat now.
Hey.
Again, under construction. I gotta do a couple more things. I just got camera angles working, which is amazing.
Nice.
So we're gonna have some fun with that. So, yep.
Awesome. And the last minute things to say about this project: we do have a Patreon that has all the proceedings going straight to the production of the concept trailer that we'll be pitching out to Sega in some way, shape, or form. Cross that bridge when we get there. We're just trying to finish what we started, make a professional-looking film trailer that could exist, right? To show off the idea in a professional manner, which takes money. So, for example, we have I've hired Ben here to do the 3D assets, so like props, the robots, some of the ships, things like that. We've also got a background painter, being Sienna Kwan. She does amazing work. So I got to pay for her labor as well. She does an incredible job. She deserves it. And whatever y'all give, it goes straight to these guys. So that helps immensely. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the chat if you're interested. It's starting at $5 a month. That's it. You get immediate access to behind the scenes work before I even post it anywhere. Like just sort of like I'll show off works in progress, right? So you get to see the kind of the inner workings of how I make things. And you get that before anybody else. Most of it exclusive. I won't even post it anywhere. And that's just as it comes out. I don't have a whole lot right now, but stay tuned, especially when we get into the production side of animating this thing. So I'll go ahead and put that in the chat if y'all want to check that out. We got Patreon right there. All of the news will be on X, which is right here. Stout Productions as well. And my website is down there, which you can type in right there, stoutportfolio.com. I'll just put it here for your convenience. Portfolio.com. That has all of my previous work. And it's currently under construction as well. So some of it's a little broken, but we're working on it. We're literally building this as we go, and I think that's fun. And I guess with that being said, we will see you guys. I'm going to try changing the schedule. I think we're going to go for Saturday instead of Tuesday. That way, there's likely a bigger turnout. So stay tuned for that. Most likely the same time Saturday, which is 10 a.m. Couldn't do it today because I had church come up that I had to attend. Super important family stuff. So expect me 10 a.m. Central Time next Saturday. And it's gonna be the finale part. So expect a big stream. And with that being said, you guys have a good rest of your Saturday, and we'll all see you again. Oh, come on. Oh, no.
By hatred, we mean love. We truly.
Yeah. I love you.
I love all you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Snively.
Just like that with our solo subscribers.
Yes. Take care, you lot. Thanks for watching.
Take care, man.
All right. See you guys.